Good morning. 601, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's house on a Tuesday morning where it's going to be partly cloudy. Expect some thunderstorms. You didn't get that light show last night. Woo, man. 70% chance of that. Heat index still here. 103 is what it's going to feel like. And this morning, it's 75.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Eminem is preparing to drop another greatest hits album. It's going to be this week. So a lot of it's going to be unreleased songs and just greatest hits, obviously. But one of the unreleased songs that somebody kind of just pre-promoted was one with 50 Cent.
Really?
So it's Eminem and 50 Cent, and they said it was recorded back in 2009, but was never formally released. So 50 actually confirmed it. And he said, so this collaboration is confirmed. It was produced by Dr. Dre, and it's going to be on this greatest hits album.
When you have one greatest hits, when you have another one, do you stop where the first one ends?
So his is up until a certain point.
Okay.
And then this one is everything after that point.
That's what I was thinking.
Because he's had a bunch of stuff after that.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have a new collaboration with Dre that drops this week before the album drops. The album's supposed to drop on the 5th. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to drop an Eminem Dre song before the 5th.
Wasn't that an Eminem Snoop song we listened to a couple?
From the D to the LBC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and he's just dropping like music videos and all that stuff for other like songs that he has too, but it says released on Friday, August 5th. Curtain Call 2 is what it's called.
Isn't one of them mumble rappers going after him?
I mean, everybody is.
Right.
He just kind of ignores pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
He should.
I mean, Nick Cannon made 5 different diss tracks.
Oh, my gosh.
And then finally gave up.
Oh, my gosh. So we mentioned it really quickly yesterday when it came out, but Desean Watson will be suspended for 6 games. So
that's nothing.
I know.
The NFL is appealing that.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they have up to 3 days to appeal it.
So they took themselves out of it because they were getting heat for Roger Goodell, like the commissioner being like the principal and handing out all these punishments. So they let somebody else handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they floated out there that we want them to give them a year.
Yeah.
So when it didn't happen, they looked good. And so now they have a couple of days to decide if they're going to be like, all right, cool, or if they're going to appeal it, or if they're going to say, well, we asked for more, but she didn't give it to them.
So basically, an independent disciplinary officer issued her final report. She ruled that he will serve a 6-game suspension to start in 2022, the season. And then what they're saying, though, is that he went too far. Obviously, sexually assaulted some people and... Yeah, so he settled 23 out of the 24 lawsuits against him. I don't even
know. There's 28 masseuses in Central Florida.
The wording in that lady's report is harsh. Like they say, she says he is a threat to women. He is but we're only going to give him 6 games.
Yeah. He's got a $230 million contract right now.
Fully guaranteed, by the way.
Fully guaranteed.
Yeah, so he's going to only lose about $333,000 for missing these 6 games, which is absolutely nothing.
He has a very beautiful girlfriend.
I don't get it.
She's been riding with him through the whole thing.
I got to assume he got problems.
Wow.
Like
real,
absolutely.
Like real.
That she knows about, right?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
Or she's financing that lifestyle.
I don't know. So there's going to be an interactive game experience based on Squid Games, which kind of figured this was coming. It's coming in 9 cities across the country next month. Participants will play challenges from the show, like red light, green light, using motion technology and touch screens.
Okay.
So it's going to be kind of like a video game.
Ain't
right?
the same if you don't die.
I know. It's an immersive game experience coming out. So, I mean, I don't see anything in Florida, Virginia, Illinois, Colorado,
Texas,
Utah.
They should at least hook you up to like electric shocks.
I know.
Well, how about this? They have your family in one room, and if you lose, they like smack your wife.
Something.
So if you fail, they lose a virtual life, and if they win, it puts money in their piggy bank, according to this.
I mean, I get it. It's set up perfectly for a game show, but I mean, the whole idea of Squid Games is you die.
It's over. It's done deal.
That's still kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
Also, did you see Little Dirk? He at Lollapalooza.
He's still right in front of the thing.
I know, and then he continued to perform with his injuries to his face. So I mean, it was crazy that he just continued.
But you know what? Sometimes when you're on stage like that and it's packed, it's the adrenaline.
Yeah,
you really don't know how hurt you are.
And it's currently like unclear if the explosion was planned, but Little Dirk was just like in the wrong position, and it affected him.
I guarantee that they walk them through and say, whatever you do, don't stand near these things.
Yeah, right.
You know, if it's a firework there, I'm sure they warned you, and he probably wasn't paying attention. He put his foot up on it.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to take a little break, focus on his health, obviously, because his face was just exploded on, and
Yeah, I don't even think
he'll be okay.
I don't even think he needed to make a statement on that. Just go ahead and take that break. It's Tuesday morning. This is Johnny's House. Justin Bieber, 6:08 on a Tuesday. You are listening to Johnny's House. Today, 70% chance of a thunderstorm. Heat index of 103. It is 75. Now, Brian, I saw the light show last night. When I say light show, I mean the electricity. And Brian and I live pretty close. I mean, we don't. What would you say? How many miles away would you say?
I would say probably 5.
About 5 miles away.
I mean, directly. It would take us about 10 minutes to get to each other's house, yeah.
So I saw, the funny thing is I took the kid to his mom about 7:30. Skies were blue. Nothing. Mm-hmm. Then around 8, it heard, and then it was a straight-up light show. Now, you got to understand, I don't live as close as Brian does to Disney, so he see the fireworks.
Yep.
I can see the fireworks if I lean to the left and the wind blows this one particular tree out the way. So, but I do hear the boom, the boom, boom, boom. So I assumed it was that, and I looked at the clock, and it wasn't. And stuff like that is relaxing to me, so I went to bed. But damn, Brian, what happened at your house,
so
bro?
Yesterday, my wife's like, let's do something during the day because a lot of times I go home and I sleep.
Yep.
But I'm like, you know what? I got to have a life. Yep. So I'll just go to bed early. So we went to some of our favorite like resort bars and restaurants and had like snacks and a couple of drinks. No big deal. Mm-hmm. And then we went home and I was going to go to bed and I did. And 8:15, everything jumped loose. Like lightning hit so hard that I thought it hit the house. Everything shook. It knocked stuff off the walls. All the power went out, and I had to go outside and check and make sure lightning didn't hit our house. My wife came out screaming. She's like, "Oh my God, it hit the house!" Like she thought the house was on fire.
Wow.
It wasn't, thankfully, but it hit very close. So it knocked out all of our breakers. It tripped half of them to where they wouldn't come back on.
Okay.
So I had to go out and flip them all back on and everything. And right now my house is in like some sort of weird electricity, like no man's land. Like if I flip one light switch on, the light fades slowly on.
Yeah, that's scary.
If I turn one on, it comes on, but when I turn it off, it fades slowly off. The other one just flickers with no light being on.
Oh, my goodness.
We did lose a TV for sure.
Really?
My whole patio, my outside patio, I think is fried. I don't know.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
most of my internet wiring, because I have like a system that goes throughout like all the house.
Yeah.
And so we're on our backup now. We have like a backup Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That we use like as a guest Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what we're on now because the other one just got fried. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. That's gonna be
mine flickered, and they never flickered. Now I used to live in a neighborhood like the neighborhood I grew up in, and my parents' house now. If it rains, lights going out, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this neighborhood, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And it flickered yesterday. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it was really bad, and we live on the hill, so there's like nothing protecting us. So like we got the full-on light show.
So now when that happens, that means it's crystal clear where Ray lives.
It was there, not even a drop. I don't think.
Yeah. Somebody hit me.
Maybe it sprinkled a little bit.
Someone hit me that I know that lives almost to your side of town, and they said they could see it in a distance.
You could. I had to go to Publix last night,
didn't?
and you could see. It looked like a
Ray,
lightning.
It was just like strobe lights.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I posted a video. I went out on my back patio and shot a video for a little bit until I got scared. So it's on my Instagram. It's at the Brian Grimes. Yeah, it was crazy. It was.
So your plans today is to get all that stuff looked
at? I can't even work from home to do like my outside of market shows because I have no internet that's strong enough because I'm on backup. So I got to go figure it out because otherwise I'll be here all day.
Here's my thing. I mean, I know we don't have a super Doppler. We mentioned that. We rip and read and that. But no one said horrible lightning.
Right. Chance of thunderstorms, which is what it says today.
Yeah.
But I heard the guy on TV say today's going to be a repeat of yesterday. I'm like, nah, damn it, I can't do that.
This thing, it won't be our area. It'll probably be in Ray's area.
Yeah. Well, I got the thunderstorm warning, like the text message, the weather alert.
I ain't get that.
But really?
I didn't get any alerts other than lightning hitting my house.
So we were in the midst. You know where I got my weather from? No joke. Alex, my son, he hit me up. Hey, is a storm in there? Because I'm looking at this radar that you bought me. I'm glad you used it because it cost me $200. And it says you guys going to get some nickel-sized hail that's going to change to quarter-sized hail. I'm like, when?
That's funny because I got like the same thing. It says severe thunderstorm warning for Orange County until 9:45 p.m. But it was like just sprinkling, if that.
Got
Yeah,
nothing.
it was like 9:30 when it happened.
We got some hard rain briefly, but mostly it was actually lightning. Yeah, it wasn't even really hard rain. It was mostly lightning.
Wow.
So today, that's my day. And I ain't no electrician, so who knows what's going to happen. I don't know.
With the lightning, for you, is it soothing or stressful? For me, it's soothing.
It scares the hell out of me.
The thunder's soothing to me, but the lightning scares me.
How about you, Chris?
If the thunder is like right after the lightning, that scares me. But off in the distance, I don't mind it.
I can sleep right through that.
I don't mind thunder. I mean, because
thunder is
like
nice.
I sleep through the fireworks every night, and that sounds like thunder. But this wasn't thunder, y'all. I'm telling you, the video's crazy.
Central Florida's crazy. We're sitting there getting lit up. It rains like we get lit up. We get no alert. Ray lives on the other side of town.
I'm
She gets a
getting
little
an
rain.
alert.
She gets an alert. Something ain't right about this system, y'all. First call of the day. Time for you to call us and tell us what's going on in your world. Did you get any of that lightning last night? We want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let the phone rings or wait till we come back and call. But we want you to be the first one we talk to, but you got to call us now on Johnny's House. 623, this is Johnny's house on a Tuesday morning. Partly cloudy, heat index of 103, 70% chance of a thunderstorm. They saying like what happened last night. If you don't know what happened last night, whoo!
I just showed y'all the video.
No joke. That's some real stuff.
It was
didn't
a
stop.
light show.
I mean, it was like
Stop.
lightning.
Yeah.
And that
It
was
was
for
like
2 hours.
Yeah.
It was like a YouTube video.
It really was. It really was.
I mean, if I put it on YouTube, it will be one.
Right now, it is 75. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call us now. Be the first one we talk to. Did you have a storm? Did you not? We want to talk to you first thing this morning. Yesterday, getting back into the swing of thing, picked up the kids, trying to get everything locked down for school. I'm trying not to procrastinate, even though it is the week before school. Normally, I would wait till this weekend to get it all done. I want it done now. I ain't trying to be that one. I think last year I went to TJ Maxx at 8.
Oh my gosh.
8 a.m. Got all the good fresh stuff and got out. I'm not trying to do that. So we get that done. Talked to my mom. She's doing well, hanging there,
That's good.
doing
Yeah.
okay. Made dinner and called it a night and watched the light show and fell asleep with a smile on my face. Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. I went home and I went for a nice run. And it's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah, it is.
so
It's stank hot, man.
It's funny because I saw somebody else running too, and he looked at me and he looked like he wanted to die, and I'm like, me too.
It's like y'all are being punished for something. Like,
I know.
why else
Yeah,
would you do
really.
this?
I don't know.
Really?
It's like the torture, but it feels so good.
Yes.
You know? And then after that, I just kind of hung out around the house for a little bit, and I had to pick my son up because he had a stomach ache.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, the daycare called, and they're like, hey, Leonardo's saying his tummy hurts. And so I picked him up, and
If I was daycare, hey, your kid's sick, come get him.
yeah, and I did. I went
Come
and got
get
him,
'em.
and whenever he starts getting a little temperature too, we kind of freak out because he
Yeah.
he gets those seizures.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, he's like the best sick child. I'd rather him be sick than my daughter.
Really? She's out there?
Yeah, she's a mess.
Me, as I noticed talking to you guys how expensive childcare is, I would just be that guy. Hey, come get your kid. What's wrong? Am I a doctor? Do I look like a doctor?
Yeah,
Right. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do? I just know you need to get over here
yeah,
and beep the horn and we'll walk him out there.
yeah. So we just ordered food last night. We watched Jaws because my daughter's obsessed with it, which is also a little frightening.
What'd you say? She said, here comes
She goes because she's watched it with my mother-in-law like twice already when we were gone, and she was like, "Mommy, are you ready for the shark attack?" I'm like, "What is wrong with you?"
Was that the scene that was leading up to the shark attack?
Yes.
Hey, there's going to be a special on Discovery Plus on your daughter someday.
I'm like, what is wrong with this
Well,
girl?
Ray, you do love, it's known throughout the land, you love Shark Week.
I do.
So, I mean, didn't you watch it when she was pregnant? I mean, when you were pregnant?
Yes,
Yeah,
but I
well,
mean, I don't like the gory, and I'm not like, here they go, they're gonna eat a human. Like, I don't know if I should call a psych evaluation
You better
yet or what.
sleep with one eye open.
Ray want to call a psych because her kid says, this is my favorite scene.
Yeah. Ready for the shark attack? I was like, oh God.
B, how was yours outside of the late night entertainment?
Well, during the day, it was fun. So
Yeah.
I did my work, left here. I ran over to that spot I was telling you about, Tiki West,
Yep.
and dropped off some rum for them to try.
Farmer Bill said you should have stopped by his house. I'm not far. Tell Brian. I don't know why. You got his number, right?
Yeah, he knows my number.
He texted me, tell Brian I'm not far from there if he wants to come by. Brian, yesterday, Bill told me to tell you.
I appreciate you not bothering texting me that information. Farmer Bill, I'll come by someday. I promise. I go over there all the time. So I dropped off some rum over there, and then I was gonna go home and take a nap, but my wife's like, "Let's go do something during the day." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Mm-hmm.
So my son had to work, and we went to the theme parks. We went to Magic Kingdom. We haven't been there in a while. They have cheeseburger spring rolls that we wanted to try.
Oh.
People keep posting them on
How are
social
they?
media. They were delicious.
Okay.
So we had those, and then we bought our Magic Band Pluses. They have the new Magic Bands.
Okay.
They interact with things in the park.
Did you take a picture of your band? I want to see it.
Yeah.
Really?
So I got the Darth Vader one.
Okay.
So how does it interact with things?
So like they have these little statues that are like all around the park for
Yeah,
the 50th anniversary. So when you get near certain ones and you wave your arm, like it plays like music and stuff that has to do with that, or you hear a character talk.
Get out.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
yeah, they do a whole bunch of stuff. So we went and got our Magic Band Plus yesterday, and we hung out at what is it? The Polynesian. They have the bar upstairs that we hang out at. So we hung out at the Polynesian, ate some more food there, and had a drink or two. And I'm like, oh, nice night. We'll go home.
Go home.
My son gets off
Today
work at
was a good day.
8:15.
Yeah.
So I'll be home early.
And the light show started.
Literally 8:15, it jumped off.
Good,
and I've
yeah.
been on edge ever since. So if I'm a little edgy today, I'm sorry.
It's all good,
My house
man.
almost burnt down last night, and I know you know the feeling.
Yes,
I ain't
I
even
do.
joking about that.
Mhm.
I was literally scared that my roof was on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we do need water. We were not going to let the MRF burn.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you, when the roof is gone, they tell me the house is gone.
That's what I was. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I had flash. I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to have to call Johnny and tell him what he told me.
Yeah.
Because I thought that our house got hit. But thankfully it did not.
But the good thing is I can walk you through the whole process.
This is what you need to
Brother,
do.
I'm going to tell you what you need to do. I got you.
And you know me.
I hope you never have to need that.
I'm worst case scenario guy. So when I walked outside, I had one eye closed. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the house is good. It's just the electricity's all jacked up.
Yeah, get your person over there. Look at that. Chris, how was yours, man?
Yesterday was good. Went and had some lunch with some coworkers, had some pizza, and then, of course, every Monday, run club at the bar and closed it down.
I just don't understand running and drinking. If I run, then I'm good.
It's like you're rewarding yourself for being healthy.
Yeah.
And you burn calories, and then you go put them right back on.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. Yeah. XL, good morning. Who's this?
It's Eva.
Hey, Eva. How are you?
Good. How are you?
And how old are you, Eva?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 37.
Sounds like you're 12.
Dang.
You do sound really
you
young.
do.
Yeah, I thought you was 12. I'm like, who let their child out of the bed and call a radio station? And, I'm going to tell your parents. Go back to bed. Your parents don't know you're up. Did you see the light show last night?
I did, and I was freaking out. And my dog, he's a big dog, but he wanted to go outside and look at it because it wasn't raining yet. But then once we got inside, he didn't like the lights going on, so he wanted to sleep with me on the couch. He was too scared to go in the room.
What part of town do you live in?
I live in St. Cloud.
Oh, wow. Man.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, is that relaxing or does it stress you out?
I like it at first, but when it starts getting too loud with the thunder, it's a little scary. Because I feel like there's going to be like a tornado or something.
Yeah, see, I know that pets and animals have that sense. So if my dog is scared, I'm like, all right, something about to go down.
Yeah.
Man.
They know.
Wow.
They know.
Anything on the schedule for today?
I'm just going to go get my class prepared. I'm a preschool teacher.
Oh,
Fun.
wow.
That's really it. I've been doing it for 10 years. I love it.
Wow. So you guys get started on Wednesday also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we still have class now, but I'll probably get new students next week on the first day.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, and you have a wonderful day preparing your class, okay?
I'm so happy you guys picked up. You guys have a great day. I love you guys.
Hey, thank you for the love. We appreciate you.
Okay, have a good day.
All right, bye-bye. When we come back, we want to talk about somebody who's been on the same job for a while, and that's what's the longest job that you've worked. We'll get into that when we come back on Johnny's House. 640, it is Johnny's house on a Tuesday. Expect some rain today, 70% chance of that. Heat index 103, and it is 75. Real quick, Football Friday this year, we are doing it again because of COVID. Instead of having you in our studio, we are going to high schools. We are going to broadcast our show from your school. In the 6 o'clock hour, we'll talk to the football players, cheerleaders, and then the band, and then we'll do the rest of our show from your school. Now, we've mentioned this before. We have 4 schools signed up. We only have room for 2 or 3 more. If you want to get your school in, and I think there's about 100 high schools in the area, you need to email. How do they find that information,
Okay,
Ray?
so just go to johnny'shouse.com. You're going to see the Football Friday blog, and in that blog is my email address. And you can just email me. I need either like the athletic director, cheer coach, somebody with authority
you can
to email me.
I know you're on the cheer squad, but you ain't got the authority for us to come broadcast at your school.
Now, my mama said it was okay.
No, it's not like that. No. You did West Orange, and their principal emailed me, Matt Turner. What's up, Matt? So, that's one of the schools that we're going to be checking out. So, first one's in. We're going to lock them down. So, if you want our entire show, Orlando's #1 morning show, broadcasting from your high school on Football Friday, you need to go to johnny'shouse.com and get that information. Email Ray quickly. Get some authority to say you can do it now. Don't have us out there and we're like, what? Y'all didn't know it was coming?
Yeah, athletic director is a good place to start.
Yeah. All right, let's get that in today. All right, so there's a mailman. And how long has he been working at the job, Ray?
70 years.
70.
Gosh. Oklahoma City. He's been in his career his entire life. So he started in 1950. Started making
12?
Damn.
He's in his early 90s now.
And they still let him work?
Yeah.
So he started when he was like in his 20s.
Yep.
Man.
And so he made $1.81 an hour when he first got hired in the 1950s.
Well, that was when soda was a nickel.
Woo.
His name is Johnny Bell.
70 years. He loves his job.
Yeah.
He loves his job. That's one of those guys that if he retired, I've been doing it 70 years. This is my life.
And he probably knows everyone on his route.
Yeah.
And so those are his friends. Like, those are his lifelong friends.
Yeah. I remember growing up, we had an older mailman, and he was the cutest little thing, but he was so passionate about his job. Like, if anybody left their keys, he would go bring it to your house. Or, like, I don't know, he would check on you if you didn't get your mail for a while.
My parents' neighborhood got a walking mailman that has to walk from.
Yeah.
He looks miserable every day.
See, I remember my grandma's neighborhood had a walking mailman.
Yeah.
And it was the same guy like pretty much my whole growing up. And I remember he would talk to everybody as he came.
Yeah.
We had the same guy because we had a mailbox at our house. We didn't have like a centralized.
Mm-hmm.
So he would drive a old beat up Jeep.
Yep.
And he always waved to us. It was the same guy.
Man, my mailman, a mail person, has a Jeep, and they left a note talking about the hinge broke, fix it. Damn!
Oh, my God.
Damn, what's up with that? Well, it was broke.
Now, our mail person now hates us because we check our mail like every 3 weeks.
Oh, my God.
We get notes on the door, hey, man, go empty your box. And I go to empty it, and it is crammed. Like, I have to get like something and like wedge stuff out of it. It's so bad.
Why don't you go to the mailbox?
Because there's nothing important in there. Literally nothing. It's all everything that's important is
what if people
online.
are sending you like?
No one's sending me nothing.
Has it gotten to the point where they had to put it in a bigger box?
Yeah.
They've done that?
No, yeah, they put it in the box below and say, hey, man, come get your stuff.
Come get your stuff. Dang. We're going to find out the longest you've ever held employment. Ray, longest you have.
Here.
Is it? How long is that?
So almost 12 years.
You've been here 12 years?
Almost. Actually, yeah. I got hired when I was 20, just turned 20.
Damn.
And I'm 32.
Wow.
Yeah, so 12 years is my longest job.
You're not 23 anymore?
Nah, I'm 32.
Same thing. Just flip the numbers.
So when you started working over here, how old were you?
I was 20.
Working on our show?
Yeah, I was 20. I was 19, just turned 20 down there.
Lord.
Yeah.
B, how about you?
Here. Yeah,
and how long is that?
For sure. I'm going on 23.
23. Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm going on 23.
Dude, I remember you at the bar talking about, man, I went my intern. Come on by.
That's the first year I started. Technically, I was working in promotions at the time. I started in promotions at Red Hot and Boom. They hired me for Red Hot and Boom because they always need extra people.
Wow.
And that was in 2000.
Talking about working your way up the system.
Yeah.
That's how it's done. Damn. And Chris, the longest job you ever had? I bet you might not. Here?
It's going to be here.
Damn.
Going on, if you want to include internship, 10 years.
But the thing that surprised me about you, Chris, is that you work here 10 years and you never met Linda.
Yeah.
That's the big boss lady.
He flies under the radar.
I know.
He stays there.
The big boss lady done retired and you still ain't met her.
Still ain't met her. Wow. That is insane. All right, I want to find out from you, what's the longest you've ever been at a job or your parents? I don't think anybody's going to beat 70 years.
This
No.
guy is the cutest. I'm watching the video from like their local news.
Yes.
He is the cutest, and he looks so happy.
And he says he's been moving the same speed for 70 years.
70
To get to
years.
70, I'd have to be here until I'm 94.
Goodness.
I mean, I heard that working for the Postal Service is a great company to work for. So, I
Yeah?
mean, if he enjoys it.
Imagine me here at 94.
Goodness.
Actually, no.
94.
He'd be an old bitter man.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm an old bitter man now, Ray.
I want to find out as long as you've held a job or your parents. I don't think anybody's going to beat 70 years, though. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You want to text the number, it is the XL Mobile is 41067. We can get into it on social media, whatever platform you're listening to us on, you can do it there. And if you're watching us on our YouTube channel, which is a live stream, you can get it there and we'll read it for you. But we want to talk to you. Long as you've ever held a job, we want to know that answer on Johnny's House. Johnny's house on a Tuesday, 6:54. It is going to be partly cloudy, showers, and a 70% chance of thunderstorms. Heat index going to make it feel real hot and humid today at 103, and this morning it is 75. America's longest-serving mailman celebrated 70 years on the job. 70 years. His name is Johnny Bell. We want to find out how long you've been working on it. I forgot to mention, I've been here 32 years.
Yep.
32. I thought everybody knew that. I didn't know it was not common knowledge. I've been here for it.
Do you know your hiring date exactly?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it?
It was December 31st, 1989.
Oh, New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm, New Year's Eve. And the station signed on about the 14th or 15th. Back then it was Y106.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the 8th grade.
Yep, got to town on New Year's Eve on that night going, I'm going to have a life in Orlando.
Nice.
And look at you now.
Stay here for about 3 or 4 more years and go to New York. Right. So I want to find out for you, your job. Let's go with Holly. Hey, Holly.
Hey, guys. How are you this morning?
Good. And your mom worked where for how long?
Publix for 78 years.
78?
Wow.
Man.
90 years old and still works full time.
No.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
That is
Yes,
awesome.
ma'am.
Is this
Or
locally?
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, in Haines City.
What the heck? They need to do a news report on her. That's
That is
incredible.
awesome.
Joe.
Publix is a great place, man. That's a great place to stay.
Listen, I
It
ain't.
really is. She's got stock out the yin
Listen,
yang.
Absolutely.
Holly,
I bet.
I was about to say that I ain't trying to get into your mama's personal business, but according to my records, your mom got $18.5 million in stock.
Y'all rich.
Yeah.
She got a little bit more than that.
When your mom started, public stock was 6 cents.
Hey, when that stock split a few months ago, you were like, yeah.
Right.
She's like, there's some truth behind that.
I know. Hey, a 5-to-1 split when you've been there 90 years.
Good.
yeah.
What department does she work in?
In the bakery.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, a cute little baker.
Wow, that's
She's
amazing.
never been late. She's never called a day off.
Dang, I love her.
Nothing. Ever.
78 years.
They don't make them like that no more.
Nope.
So she ever even talked about retiring?
That she wants to the end of this year, but she's been saying it for
Yeah.
10 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves what she does. That's somebody that really loves what they do.
That's awesome.
She
Really?
does. She loves the customers. They come in and ask for her, and she loves it.
Man, did your mom know how to make apple fritters? Because that's what I like a lot from
No, that
You know
chantilly
what?
cake.
My mom can make
Oh,
some
yeah.
killer stuff, so I'll make sure I get some to you guys.
That chantilly cake is the deal.
Now, I'm on a diet, but I will break it for some apple fritters.
They got good apple
All
fritters.
right. You got
Good
it.
eclairs, too.
Seriously, they need to do like a news report on her. That's incredible.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe I'll call the news.
You
station
should.
You should.
and
I
say
mean, they're
something
doing
about
stores
it.
78 years at Publix. That's huge.
It is.
And plus the $18 million she has in stock options. That's huge. Bye, Holly.
Holly's like, yeah, that's going to be mine someday.
Really, man. You look back 78 years ago, public stock was about 45 cents.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it splits a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not publicly traded, so I mean, they're pretty much immune to this economy. So
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah. Ray, what they saying over there?
Carrie says, my current job, I'm a dental hygienist, been there for 22 years.
Okay.
And then somebody said that their dad spent 33 years at UPS.
Wow, he got some pretty good money, too. We're sitting there talking about their retirement. B, what they say, man?
on CXL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone on the mobile with two brothers that are Publix lifers.
Yep.
They said one of them 47 years, the other one 48 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. And then someone said, I've been at my job my whole life. I was training real hard, but 13 years ago at a non-sanctioned event, I was kicked into the second row.
I had to quit the job.
Never again.
I had to quit the job. Chris, what they say?
We got Sammy, 12 years in the Marine Corps and going on 15 years with the Sheriff's Office.
Very good. All right, Ray, what you working on, ma'am?
Beyonce removing some lyrics from her album because of backlash.
Need to find out about it. It's coming up next on Johnny's House.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Beyonce, in her Renaissance album, there's a song on it that is called Heated, and she uses the word spaz. So she uses it twice, spazzing on that A, spaz on that A.
Okay.
And so that's
some good writing right there.
That's the actual lyric that is in question. So it drew a lot of backlash from the disabled community, which they consider the word as like a slur.
Okay.
And so a lot of people are saying that like people with spastic cerebral palsy is where it's kind of just like, okay, spaz as a loose slang for freaking out or going crazy is derived from the word spastic. And so that's demeaning and insensitive to people with cerebral palsy.
I have to look at some of the cool words I used to use because I think some of them.
No.
I had to tell a guy once that, yo, man, you can't use that anymore. That's a racial slur.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say what they said. But
and
like,
so, like, after reading this too, I'm like, I feel bad for saying it, but like, I'm just trying to report it and read it to you guys because, like, Lizzo actually came under fire for using the same term a couple of months ago. So apparently Beyonce heard the backlash and she said that, listen, she's going to change the lyric. She's going to swap out the lyric. I don't know exactly what word she's going to use, but she heard them, and so she's going to swap it out.
Good.
Nick Cannon rented out a whole water park for his twins, the ones that he shares with Mariah Carey.
Because he needed the whole water park for all them kids.
Now, it was just those two, or did he invite the other ones?
I don't know. He should have invited all of them.
The others were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was because he had an 11-year-old or something that he rented
I just saw
out
that
for.
he had his family there.
The twins were there, though. I saw the pictures of them.
Here's my thing. I don't see any baby mama drama happen between all of them because they knew that he was with other ones and he's taking care of the kids. So there is no viewing thing.
So just a month after he welcomed his 8th child, he had his 11-year-old twins have their birthday party at the water park, and he posted, "Water park to ourselves." And so, I don't know if Mariah Carey was there or not, but I think there's some other family members that were there.
I don't see Mariah hanging out with the other moms.
At a water park?
No.
I don't see her at a water park in general.
I think if it was just her and their kids and nobody else in the whole park, I see her. But with the other moms, I don't know. I don't know her like that, but I just don't see her.
I don't know. Who does she say that she doesn't even know who Jennifer Lopez is?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Drake has tested positive for COVID-19, and this is unfortunate, just like the timing of it for him, because he had to postpone his Young Money reunion show, which was supposed to be like a really big deal,
Last night
with
was
like
supposed
Lil
to be.
Wayne.
Was this the one with the $400 tickets or something?
The $1,000 lawn seats.
Good.
Yeah.
Lord.
Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. It was supposed to be like a Young Money reunion.
Did the show go on without him?
No.
Oh,
they postponed it. And so he said that, listen, ASAP, as soon as they can reschedule this show, he just said he's truly devastated that he tested positive for COVID, and the Young Money reunion had to be tonight. And then there you go. Yep. So he had to he just keeps saying, I'm going to keep the city posted.
So he did the first 2 nights. He did the Canadian All-Stars. Did you see he brought out his first girlfriend?
I did.
So his first girlfriend ever he brought out, her name's Keisha. That's Kiki.
Oh.
Yes.
Everyone said it was Kim Kardashian. It was not. It was this girl Keisha, who was his first ever girlfriend in life.
You know who said it was Kanye?
Yeah.
Of course.
I know who Kiki is, man. You think I don't know who she is? No, you really don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was cute that he brought her out.
Yeah, he said, I have to introduce her myself. He said, I used to drive all the way across Canada to see this girl back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet he didn't think he'd give her a couple dollars.
Well, she's in TV.
Oh,
so
is
she's
she?
okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let's find out who is smarter than your hood. We're going to have fun with that next on Johnny's House. Johnny's house 708. It's going to feel like 103 with the heat index, and there is a 70% chance of a thunderstorm. It is 75 right now. I wonder if this has happened to you, and it happened to me yesterday. For a minute, I didn't know how to handle it. I got a package delivered on Sunday, and I opened it up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know what it is. Look at the address. It ain't my package. It's my neighbor's package.
Oh,
but
no.
I had already cut it open. So I immediately go over and knock on the door to return it, but they ain't answer the door. So I took it back home, and I'm sitting here going, what am I going to do? So I just put some tape on it, put a note that said, my bad, thought it was mine.
My bad, I went through your
No,
stuff.
I think that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I mean, because I don't really know my neighbors.
I mean, unless
And
you
they-
skim something out of the box and
No,
took something
I mean,
from
I
it.
ain't going to say it. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was, I mean, nothing. It was,
Ooh,
you
what
know.
if it was something like good?
Would you have kept it?
No, it wasn't mine. But have you ever opened up? You just opened the box.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even check in the box. I know I ordered something. It's not like I didn't know a package was coming. And I'm like, oh, man. Just took it in. What the hell is this? Flipped over. Oh, damn. So I'm going to be the good neighbor, knock it up. No.
Yeah.
I know their camera saw me because I waved at the camera.
See, in my house, in my neighborhood, they put it on the Facebook page. Hey, I have a package for this address. But see, you don't have a Facebook page.
No.
Why don't they just drop it off to the address?
Yeah.
Lazy ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't them.
But, yeah, I just.
Like, I feel like that's the respectful thing to do is to drop it off at their house.
I'm letting you know I have your stuff. Come get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have my address, so drop it off.
I don't want to walk over there.
You can drive over there.
I don't want to drive over there. Gas too expensive.
So so if I'm in your neighborhood and that happened, so I got to come to your house because you posted it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want you to know where I live.
We all live in the same neighborhood.
I don't know.
I
I
just-
just feel like the respectful thing to do would be dropping it off to their
Yeah,
house.
I
I
walked
agree
it
with
over
you, Ray.
there, and then I just dropped it with the note.
Okay.
But I'm sure with my handwriting, they didn't understand.
Right. Now they don't know where it came from.
Well, they gonna look at the camera and see it was me.
Yeah.
You know, I know I was looking at the camera when I walked up. I'm like, hey, I'm waving the box like, this is yours. This is yours. And I was like, I hope they don't think that I just
Went
opened
through their
it.
stuff and dug through it.
That's what I'm saying. Just as long as you didn't take anything from it.
It was
I think you're
nothing,
good.
though. I'll tell y'all off air what it was, but it was nothing, But I didn't see them get a special wave or nothing. They probably looked at me like, you know, it wasn't yours. Whatever. All right, listen, it is time for Smarter Than Your Hood. Who won last week? Did I play last week?
Oh, yeah.
Smarter Than Your Hood, and we'll get two cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And if you win today, we're going to hook you up with tickets to see Orlando City SC versus New England Revolution. It's going to be Saturday, Explorer Stadium. Game time is at 7:30.
Kissimmee is the winning
Kissimmee!
city.
All right, the way it works is if you're Kissimmee, text the word Kissimmee to 41067. If you're like, listen, I want to compete because I want to go to this, check out Orlando City, then text the name of your city to 41067. Chris will call two of you up, and then you'll play. And they're very simple questions. Brian, where'd you find the questions today,
Today
sir?
is fun trivia for teens.
For teens. Ooh, that might be a little bit harder.
The one of them is definitely hard.
Ooh,
One
okay.
question. The rest of them I think are pretty easy.
All right. You want to play the game, Kissimmee? You get the VIP, 41067. You want to go against them, text the name of your city. Also to 41067, and we'll find out who is smarter than your hood. We're going to have some fun on the radio next on Johnny's House. I've been listening to some Megan Stallion, the non-radio edits.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a little aggressive.
She dirty.
Are you kidding me? Do you know who another one is? Doja Cat.
Oh,
Doja
gosh.
Cat.
Oh, my God. Her lyrics?
Even the one we play on the radio, like, I'm like, wow.
Lotto. Whoa.
Did I hear
Oh,
that
yeah.
I mean, I do believe I like the new female empowerment in rap music. Woo!
It's just so funny that
Me too.
back in the day, Way Less by Two Live Crew was
Oh, yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Put a sticker on it. It's explicit.
I'm all about for the female loving, but
I do too.
Two Live Crew is mild now compared to some of this stuff.
Well, according to the female rappers that I listen to now, if you ain't coming in with a Birkin bag, you are not having any type of relationship with anybody.
Oh.
If you ain't coming in at least 5 stacks.
Oh.
Really, because Doja Cat's just concerned that you can lay the pipe
Yeah, yeah, legit.
and make her walk crooked.
Oh, God. 722.
That's what she said, not me.
Heat index of 103, 70% chance of a thunderstorm. It is 75 right now. All right, it's time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when we get 2 cities to compete to find out who is the smartest and the one today. If you get the most right, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to check out Orlando City SC versus New England Revolution this Saturday. Explorer Stadium game time is at 7:30. But first, we must meet our contestants from the Big Potato, APK Apopka. Brianna, good morning.
Good morning.
And how long have you lived in Apopka?
About 15 years.
15 years. And you love it over in Apopka.
Yeah.
Really? All right. Where we going to hang out if we come to Apopka to hang out with you? Where we going to go?
Probably Froggers.
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 Okay. All right, Brian, connect line 1 and 2. All right, from that huge city, the big city of Leesburg, Florida. Good morning to Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Good morning.
And Jackie, how long have you lived in Leesburg?
Probably just about 3 years from Ocala before that.
Yes. Can you leave your front door open, unlocked at night?
No.
Oh, damn, they grown.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Leesburg is grown. You can't do that anymore.
I don't think I would leave my door unlocked anywhere, though.
No, I went to a little small town in, it's called Medina. That's right outside
geez.
Buffalo. People just leave them doors open.
Yeah, not no more.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Ray said that might have been back then, but not anymore. It's kind of bad. All right. The way it works is we're going to ask you a question, and if you get the answer right, we'll give you a point. If you get it wrong, we take away a point, but it doesn't matter because the last one is either going to be for the tie or for the win. But the first thing we must do is get a gauge on you saying your city. So on the count of 3, I need you to shout out the name of your city. 1, 2, 3.
Apopka. Leesburg.
All right, Leesburg, you're a little slow. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Apopka. Leesburg.
Okay. Leesburg again, you're a little slow.
On that delay.
Yeah, don't be, everybody's like, man, that's a delay. No, ain't no delay.
No, usually they have like their phone on speaker, and that's the delay.
Now, here's the thing that's going to happen. When we ask the question, do not yell out the answer. Yell out your city, then we'll give you a chance to answer it. Okay, here we go. First question. What is the name of our galaxy? The name of our galaxy.
Leesburg.
Leesburg. Jackie, what is it?
I don't really know. Milky Way.
Yeah.
Yes!
Look at you.
Whoa!
You do know.
Right? Don't doubt yourself.
Look at you!
It's also a delicious candy bar.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that one in
I
a
know,
million
we were all
years.
talking about that in the
Oh, my
room.
goodness. All right, Ray.
Okay, Miley Cyrus is the daughter of what famous singer?
Apopka. Leesburg.
Brianna.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yes.
All right, it is 1-1. All right, Chris.
What was the first United States state?
Ooh. I don't know. Apopka.
If you don't know, you're about to lose a point.
Yeah,
but
but you
okay.
said Apopka. Brianna.
I'm going to guess Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
That would be Delaware.
All right. Man, I don't even have a backup emergency tie question.
That was me last week. I'm like, please don't tie.
Damn, I was sitting here begging not to tie, and they did. All right, so here's what's happening now. It is 1-0, Jackie from Leesburg. Jackie, if you get it right, you win. All right? You get it wrong, it's a tie. Brianna, you get it right, it's a tie. Brianna, you get it wrong, you lose. Are we ready?
Yeah. Yes, we're ready. Woo!
All right, Brian, if you will.
All right. What is the name of the Greek mythology character where if you stare at them, you would turn into stone?
Apopka.
Brianna.
Medusa.
Medusa is correct, and it is a damn tie.
Wow.
Well done.
Well, damn.
Well done.
Okay. Guess we played a numbers game. You know what?
How many fingers am I holding on?
Right now.
You know what? Because I was unprepared, you're both a winner. Somebody tell promotion we need another pair of them tickets.
Perfect.
How about that? I know they love it when I do that. Well, congratulations. You're both a winner because I was not prepared today. All right?
Woo!
All right. But just by chance, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 3. Brianna, what would you have said?
3.
Okay. And Jackie, what would you say?
6.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right. I'm just going to put you both on hold.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she didn't hear the question.
1 and 3. She said 6.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, listen, I don't know if you knew this, but Elon Musk, his father said that he is not proud of his son. Your son's the richest man in the world, and you ain't proud of him.
He invented things. He goes to space.
Yes. He said, but he has his one son, his youngest son. That is his pride and joy. I want to find out when we come back, would you admit that you have a favorite child? Would you admit that? We'll talk about it on Johnny's House. What's up, live streamers? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing? Checking in. Can you hear me? Check 1 2 1 2. Hello. What's up, live streamers? What's up? Yeah. Good morning, Jesse, Claudia, Lisa, Kevin. Good morning, good morning. How we doing? Anybody new to the live stream today? Anybody new to the live stream? What's going on? What's up, Trisha? Ishmael, good morning. Sally, what up? What up? Sharon, what's going on? Anybody new to the stream? Anybody new to the stream? It was just a dream. Anybody new to the stream? What's up, the crazy one? Welcome in Mermaid Annette. Who is Mermaid Annette? Mermaid. She's
How many
new.
schools do we want total?
I would say about 7.
Okay, because we're at 6 right now.
Really? Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if Lake Nona wants to get in. And that's what our school's in? Your school's in, Ray?
So yours is East River.
Yep.
Mine's Lake Mary. Brian's is Horizon. So yeah, those 3 are in.
All right, good. I see. Welcome to the comment world, Sally. What's going on? Sally, that girl.
I was just singing that in my head.
Was it? I see this baby walking down the street. Boom, boom. Ooh. Sally, that girl. What y'all talking about? Hey, Jesse, I see you waving. I see you waving. All right, this is your time to ask us anything that you don't want to ask us on the air. This is our time with you. But see, then we come over here and y'all talk to each other, and then we duck out. Anything you want to ask us? This is stuff that you won't get on the air. The song just started, so y'all might want to get those in. I wish I could sing, Ashlina. If I was a good singer, man, but I'm mediocre. I'm not even mediocre. I'm not that good.
You could hold a note.
Yeah. I held that one note yesterday.
Yeah, you
that was
did.
it. Jesse, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. Nice meeting you, by the way.
Ray, who's your favorite child? She says she loves her kids equally.
I don't know if I said that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I do. I'm just kidding.
I was my mom's favorite kid.
Oh, how many brothers did you have?
I haven't
I
seen
just got one
Splash of
sister.
Love.
Ray, have you seen the Hallmark movie Splash of Love?
I have not. I haven't been able
It's
to
the
watch a
same
lot
as
of
any
TV
other Hallmark
lately.
movies. They're all the same.
Let me guess, they fell in love.
Yes, of course. Nah, Johnny, you had me jamming with the song yesterday. Gave me chills and all. BG and Johnny start the cover band.
Yeah. We're good and terrible.
What would you call it?
When I wake
actually
up
not a
in
bad
the
name.
morning, love.
Good and terrible.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Good
I like
terrible.
that name.
Lovely day.
Is it
Lovely
good
day.
and terrible or good and terrible?
All right, y'all, we're going back on
Same.
the radio, seeing that y'all want to talk to us. Fine, goodbye.
Country is in, but
Leave us alone. Goodbye.
peace out.
Bye.
$7:36. It is Tuesday. You're listening to Johnny's House. Heat index of 103, 70% chance of a thunderstorm, and it is 75 right now. Elon Musk's dad came out and said in an interview that he is not proud of Elon. He said, my family, he said, no, we're a family, and we've been doing a lot of things for a long time. If not, as we suddenly started doing something. He said, we've always been doing some things. And he said that all my children do interesting things for a long time. And he said that he has not once received a handout from his son. And he said that his youngest son, Kimball, who's also a billionaire, was pretty much his pride and joy, even though Elon is the richest man on earth.
He's never received a handout from him, he said?
Yeah. And I think that's why he's saying all this, because if he broke his dad off some cash. Now, his dad did some weird stuff. He married and had a baby by a stepdaughter.
Yes.
And she was like 8 when he met her?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he just bought so much real estate in Florida.
Who, the dad?
Yeah. Oh, no, that was Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, Bezos.
Never mind.
Now, he also says that he doesn't drive a Tesla at all. See, now, I think this interview could have all been remedied if Elon would have broke his dad off some cash. That's all I think. I mean, I can see myself being upset if my son is the richest man on the earth, on the whole planet.
Yeah.
And he didn't just say to me, hey, Dad, here's a Billy, just because I'm your dad.
So his dad is salty because I just looked it up.
Okay.
So his brother, that is the pride and joy, is a billionaire because he invested in Elon Musk's company.
Shut up. Stop.
Yes. So he had some things on his own, right?
Yep.
But he took the money that he flipped from one of his companies and he invested it in X.com, which Elon Musk started.
Yep.
That eventually became PayPal.
Yep,
That's
okay.
when it went crazy, and that's when he became $1.5 billion rich. Mm-hmm. So he actually is a billionaire because of Elon Musk's invention.
But I guarantee that his youngest boy, who he calls his pride and joy, has been breaking dad off cash for years. And I would be kind of salty, too. If my son is the richest man on the planet, and he ain't break me off at least a bill, yes, I'm going to talk bad about him in an interview. And he said he ain't took a handout, that means he ain't get any money from me. For my son, the richest man on the planet, yes, I'm mad.
Elon Musk is like just straight savage.
You got to be impressed with his dad, though. Like, because I'm reading some of the stuff this other Kimball Musk has done. He's actually done some stuff, too. Now,
that's what he said. He said, my family done some things.
Yeah, now he's a restaurateur, which means he just really probably likes restaurants. But he developed technology that Walmart Labs bought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So, like, for an undisclosed price. But he was already a billionaire at that point.
Yeah.
Because of the company he invested in that belonged to Elon Musk.
I'm just saying that dad is a little salty. I would see why. Probably his youngest son make sure that, here, dad, because I love you, here's a couple million. And Elon could buy the planet, and he ain't giving me anything. So I can see that. But his dad came out and said, but if you can't be proud of your son, who is the richest man on the planet with all the innovations that he have done, then none of us have a chance to be proud in our family's eyes.
I mean,
like, money aside, your son is pretty incredible.
That's what I'm saying. Take the money aside. He's created. I mean, he's revolutionized electric cars.
Space travel.
He's getting ready to own the internet in space.
The fact that you can buy something online originated with him. Like PayPal and all that stuff was his.
But I'm telling
you,
the
original.
All that could have been remedied if he'd have broke his dad off a couple of some money. So his dad came out to say.
Same thing with Meghan Markle's daddy. That's why he got all salty. That's what happens when you don't break off your dad. They get all salty.
Her dad was like this. Her dad's like, you're married to one of the Royals. I'm not talking about the Kansas City Royals. I'm talking about the Royals.
Yeah.
Daddy is out here struggling.
Yep.
You should be able to roll some of that TV money down to daddy.
That's how you get salty.
And then
Isn't he like living in Mexico or something?
Yeah.
I don't know where
he's still got that sister here that we said we'll let you say whatever you want to say on the radio, but she don't want to do that. I want to find out, will you admit that you have a favorite child? Because this dad has no idea. He said, this is my baby. Kimball is my pride and joy. My pride and joy. Now, I found out something in Charlotte. My sister asked my dad, before he died, am I your favorite? I said, you ask him what?
Oh, my gosh.
She said, I asked. And he said, nope. He said, nope, I love all my kids equally.
There you go. Good answer,
I'm like, why'd
Dad.
you ask him that? Dad.
She's like, it's just a burning question I need to know before he's gone.
Hey, at least she's honest with the answer, because I'd have come out and said, well, he told me I was.
Hey, well, what are we gonna do?
Right.
He said, no, I love all my kids equally.
That's nice.
No,
I was
that's
like,
sweet.
dang.
A very diplomatic answer.
I can't even believe that you asked. She said, yes, I asked.
Man, I'm kind of mad I didn't ask my grandpa that before he went, because I'm pretty sure he would have said me.
Of all the questions, am I your favorite?
They asked because of you, because everyone knows that you are.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the deal
They're
is.
just trying to get to the bottom of it and get some sort of concrete proof.
My own personal closure. Now, Brian has one son. Oh, you got two.
We have an older
That's
one.
Right,
yeah.
You got an older. That's
but
right.
I mean, to be fair, like, I do love them both,
Yeah.
but like I only have one that's biologically mine, so like it's like a loaded question, you know. Like Ray's got two that are both hers,
and they're twins. Came around the same time.
Yeah, right.
They
Now
did.
you ain't got to say who it is, because that would be unfair to do that to you on the radio. But would you say you have a favorite?
At times.
Okay,
At
that makes
times.
sense.
Yes, I love them both so much.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would do anything.
Yeah,
I'd
but
die
one
for
you like a
them.
little better than the other.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I just don't like. I mean, my daughter's whiny sometimes.
Yeah.
My son is a little rambunctious.
I told my brothers I'm the favorite. I don't care if y'all admit it or not. I am.
I definitely was.
Yes, I am.
I think I was the favorite for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, sister.
I 100% was, which is
yeah.
probably why my brother's a little salty, but whatever.
I call my mom by her first name. My brothers and sisters hate it.
Really?
First name. It's like, why do you do that? Because I can.
I feel like the youngest one is always.
I don't like to be called a baby, though, because I am not. I'm the youngest. I'm not the baby. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But they say you'll always be your mama's
Yeah,
baby.
I was the
always.
youngest. Yeah.
You'll always, because
Yeah.
that's where it stopped. That's it.
Well, we only had two. Like you have a whole bunch.
Yeah.
My mom
A whole
only-
lot.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
I
my
only had two
twins-
to choose from. I mean, it ain't a hard choice.
God,
Like my
Brian.
twins are more like they were born at the same time, obviously. But
Yeah.
my son was born like 3 minutes later than my daughter. But
Yeah.
and he had like a different delivery. Like he wasn't breathing when he was born and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So I'm way more sensitive towards
And
him.
see, that's how I was. I was a very sickly child. Once I realized that I could play that up, sometimes I was faking the sickness so I get some stuff, but I was that way too. So I was very overprotective. I think I was in the hospital. I was premature. I think I was in the hospital for like 2 months because we ain't had the technology they have now. They had it. They had like a tube and a little bed that they had to put the arms through the little gloves.
Oh my God. They put you outside
Yeah,
in the sunlight.
some sun.
Yeah.
You were a bubble boy.
Instead of the
Damn,
jaundice
Brian.
light, they're like,
Good Lord. I was not a bubble boy. I was in an incubator. Thank you. I want to find out.
Incubator baby.
Yes, I got called that a lot by my brothers and sisters. That ain't. I want to find out from you. Will you admit that you have a favorite child? Or you say, nope, I love them all the same. I love them equally. I don't have one favorite. Elon Musk says, I don't give a damn. My son is the richest man on the planet. He ain't my favorite. And I'm telling you, all that would be remedied if he cut his dad a check.
See, Elon don't care.
Not him.
No.
He don't
he
care about
doesn't.
nothing. That's why I like him. He's savage.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. We can get into it on social media, and if you're watching us on our YouTube channel in the live stream, we can talk about there and read what you have to say. But we want to talk to you. Will you admit that you have a favorite child, or you admit, no, I love my kids equally? There are no favorites. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 7:54 Johnny's house. Is going to be a lot of chances of rain today. 70% chance of a thunderstorm. It's going to be hot. It's going to feel like it's 103 and higher. 78 right now. Elon Musk has come out and said, "Nah, I ain't proud." His father's come out and said, "I ain't proud of Elon." No. My youngest.
Just the way you put it that way just
I ain't
sounds
proud
so
of him.
bad.
I know. Kids one of the richest men on the planet.
I know.
But I got this younger kid. Ooh, I like him a lot. He's my pride and joy.
Never mind that he rode the coattails of Elon.
Just telling you, all that could be remedied if Elon just go ahead and drop off a check. That's all. I mean, he's worth what? 200 billion?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I think $1 billion is enough.
I wouldn't give him no $1 billion.
Well, after he said that, he don't get a damn dime.
I wouldn't give him nothing.
So I want to find out, will you admit that you have a favorite child or you love all your kids just the same? Hey, Courtney.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. You got a fave? How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids. You got one your favorite?
Yeah. One's my favorite, without a doubt. Yep.
Okay.
I love them both.
Of course.
But my oldest one, he's my mini-me. He's my everything. He is the one that made me a mom. And people always look at me like I have 5 heads when I tell them I have a favorite. But in my mind, let's say you fell into a sinkhole and you have 3 seconds to toss up one of your kids to save their life. Who are you tossing? Who you're going to save? That's how I view who my favorite is.
Aggressive.
I know, but it's true.
Damn. Well, they ask you to be honest. There's a lot of parents looking at their radio going, this lady out of her damn mind.
So do the other children know that?
Well, no, they're 1 and 4, so they don't. And
they don't know yet.
Okay.
I will never tell them
Okay.
that one's my favorite.
Okay, now I think I'm the favorite because I'm the youngest. You know, your baby doesn't get that special. That's your baby. That's your baby.
He is my baby, and I love him to death. But I still have a favorite.
Okay. No, that's all we ask. No, I'm not questioning. No, you've already thought it out. If I fell in the hole, I got to toss one out. Well, I know which one I'm tossing. I mean, you really thought about this subject. I mean,
There's a video online of a girl who fell into an elevator hole, and she had to pass her kid up, and that's what made me think of it. And I'm like, who am I going to save? And I'm like, okay, well, that's my favorite.
Well, at least you've already got that out of the way, and I hope you with time, because you're going to be on crunch for time to make that decision. But now you've already made that decision. So good thing you're planning ahead.
Yeah, because you're right. Time is the essence. You got to look around.
Right.
Because with me, it's going to be the first one that I see. That's the one that we're going to see if we can get you up first in the next one. But you move. Him, come here. All right, Courtney. Thank you.
Sounds like I don't love them both.
No, we got you. We got you. Thank you for being honest on the radio. We appreciate that. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. People gonna be talking about you.
A little bit.
Yeah, they'll never know until they come across this podcast in 5 years.
Mom, is this you? Tani, good morning.
Good morning.
You have a favorite child?
Actually, both my kids are my favorites, but my husband, definitely, my daughter is his favorite, and he shows it big time. He is definitely, she's a daddy's girl.
Yeah, I can see that. He feels like he has to protect his daughter more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, when she was 5 years old, she had to tell him and sign that she would not date till she was 50.
I get that one. Ray, what they say?
Marky actually said, my mom, Ellen, says that she doesn't have a favorite, but I know it's me.
That's good. She does a good job.
And then Johnny said that this reminds me of the story of when a woman was dying and she wrote a letter to all 3 of her kids, and each letter said that they were their favorite, but it listed different reasons.
Okay.
Which is cute.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Some say that they don't have favorites, but says no doubt it will change over the years as your kids change with age.
Yep.
The one that's being a jackhole,
Yeah.
they're not your favorite right now.
That's true. And Chris, what are they saying on the
We
screen?
got Erin. She's got 2 daughters, 5 years apart. She says she loves them equally, but on some days she prefers one over the other.
I think it's true with all parents. Certain days they love one a little bit more than the other.
I'm definitely my mom's favorite.
Depends on who's getting on whose nerve on that particular day. Miss Ray, what's going on?
Thousands of pages of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's documents have been unsealed.
Still going on.
Lots of stuff.
Still going on. Coming up next, Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is brought to you by Ideal Image Med Spa. Stubborn belly fat? Try cool sculpting with Ideal Image. Dial pound 250. Say the keywords Radio Ray. So, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, it just continues because thousands of pages of court documents from the trial have been unsealed. So, and these are things that didn't really make it to the trial, but they were in the documents, they were reported, and all of that stuff. One of the allegations that never made it to the jury, or for the jury to hear, is Amber's brief stint as an exotic dancer before she met Johnny Depp the year before. I guess she was an exotic dancer. She worked as a stripper and an escort at some point in her early career, and something.
Escort's prostitution, isn't it?
Along those lines.
I think it depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Vegas.
This is something that his lawyers apparently wanted to present to the trial, but it was shut down by the judge, saying that the judge was like, you know, you really don't really have to put this out there and all that stuff. So now that these documents are unsealed, it's kind of like, ooh, we're seeing all this stuff. And then there are some other documents that are coming out of Marilyn Manson and his text messages between Johnny Depp.
Okay.
So Marilyn Manson, as you know, has his own problems with his own women and all that stuff. Well, there are text messages between them from 2016 where Marilyn Manson said, I got an Amber 2.0. Lindsay just pulled an Amber on me. Please delete this. So basically, this was when all the stuff with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard was coming out, and he was basically saying that
I got the same situation.
That's my situation. What's happening to you is happening to me. And Johnny Depp said, don't take no S. I've been reading a lot of material on this sociopath behavior. It is real, my brother. My ex is a GD textbook to this. And so it's like comments of them going back and forth about talking about like sociopathic behavior. And that's what Marilyn Manson's dealing with. So those are just some things. Then the biggest thing that came out of these documents is a woman named Jennifer Howell. She used to be Whitney's manager or work with her. So Whitney is Amber Heard's sister. And Amber Heard's sister is the one that took the stand and stood up for her sister, saying all these different things about how great her sister actually is. Well, Whitney actually had a phone call from Amber after she cut Johnny Depp's finger off, which is what she claims she did not do. So I guess what happened is that Whitney got a phone call from her sister after the whole incident, and Whitney's ex-boss was with her
when she got the call. So
Whitney was with Jennifer Howell when Amber contacted and said, I cut his finger off. She cut his finger off. And then she said, where is it? She said that I finally done it. I did it. I went too far across the line.
And that never made it to court?
It never made it to court because Jennifer Howell, that woman, I don't know, something with her
like hearsay
and like her incident.
It's a conversation about somebody else. Like it's probably I mean I'm sure there's some sort of legal
definitely
rule.
Hearsay. So the whole thing is that Camille Vasquez said that this transcript even says that she said Amber Heard cut his finger off, and then she bolted out the door and was like, I gotta call somebody right now. I'm calling my sister. Called her sister and said I cut his finger off, and it was from throwing the glass bottle or like the wine bottle. That exactly what he said in his testimony.
And she said, and she didn't do it.
Yes. So, I mean, if she's still going to continue to try to appeal this whole situation, it just, I don't know.
I think she's draining her account by doing this.
I don't know why she doesn't just walk away from it and just try to like, you know, let the news cycle handle itself.
I was reading something too that Johnny Depp wanted to do like a $16 million divorce settlement before they went to this jury. $16 million divorce settlement just for it to go away, and she said no, and then she took this to trial.
And he was probably going to waive this whole thing anyway if they disagreed. Hey, look, you don't appeal. Keep my name out your mouth. I won't take the $10 million from you because I don't need it. We're good. Just walk away. But then she instantly wanted to appeal.
Here's the good thing with the trial: it revitalized his career.
Oh, for sure.
You know, there is no backlash on him.
That's why he did it. I'm sure that's why he's like, I'll leave the money if you would just shut up.
Yeah, because I have the ability to make more money.
Yeah.
But I won't if people think that I'm an abuser.
Yeah,
you know.
so I wouldn't be shocked if, like, the next couple of days more stuff comes out, because, like I said, there's like thousands of documents that are unsealed now.
Some people sitting there reading those things with popcorn and a soda.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh my goodness, forget all that.
TMZ
man.
for sure.
Oh, for sure. They got somebody in a room as we speak. All right, we got side takers coming up next. We have a couple that have a situation. They don't want you to solve it. They just want to know, once they tell their story, who do you side with? Their story's coming up. We're going to talk on Johnny's House. .809 Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. This is Johnny's House on a Tuesday. If you missed the light show last night of lightning, they say it could possibly happen again today. 70% chance of that with a heat index of 103, and it is 77 right now. I was wrong. I thought that they would have that shooter from downtown by the news cycle last night, and they said no. They say the shooter's still on the loose, and police are asking for public help. But now something they're going to start, and they say as early as this weekend, in downtown Orlando, if you didn't know, there was a shooting that took place. 7 people were shot. No one was killed, but somebody just got a little fight, broke out, guy just pulled out a gun and started shooting. So what they're going to do, and I got questions on this, they're going to have 6 entry checkpoints that everyone has to walk through downtown on the weekend that goes along Orange Avenue, Washington, and Pine. So you have to walk through these checkpoints downtown, everyone. And they said there'll be more police officers, K-9, and voluntary weapons screening. I don't understand what that is.
Weapon screening? Like metal detector? Oh.
Voluntary weapons screening.
Like you're allowed to go through it if you want? Well, I mean, that's kind of silly because people that have weapons wouldn't volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that. And they said Well, those who do not have a concealed carry permit will have their weapons taken. They didn't say they're going to get arrested. They're just going to take their guns.
That makes sense.
Okay, but let's say that, when I go downtown, I usually park in the Plaza parking garage, go down, have a cigar, go right back up in the Plaza garage and go out.
Yeah.
So let's say that this alleged shooter on Saturday happened to be parking in that same plaza, then he just gets in his car and drives right off.
Yeah.
So you ain't going through no checkpoint.
The only way to really do it is like what they did at Disney Springs, where everyone enters through one space, no matter where you park. But you can't do that in downtown because it's a livable city. It's not like an entertainment complex.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do it in the perimeter of Orange if you really, really wanted to.
Yeah. So the checkpoint is for people that are walking.
Yeah.
But if you're driving, there's no checkpoint.
Right. I think so. What you'd have to do is have 2 entry points to downtown.
Yeah.
If you were going to do that, or 4, however many you want.
That would be a mess.
It would be.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not really feasible for like a little.
But they're doing something. I had to give them Mayor Dyer. They're doing and I heard it's going into place like this weekend.
Yeah.
Good.
It's going to happen this weekend because they got to find it. And they also know, if you know who that shooter is, go ahead and turn him in or her. They just don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
People saw him.
Yeah,
well, they had to.
There was a young lady who was grazed who said, I saw the sparks come out of the gun. Well, if you saw that, you saw the person who was pulling the trigger.
Well, and there's cameras literally everywhere.
But you never know when you're in a traumatic situation like that, what you can remember and what you don't. Yeah.
I know. I get that. All right. So if you're walking downtown, you got to go through checkpoints. But I'm assuming if you're driving, hey, be careful. I don't know. All right, it is now time for Side Takers. We have a couple on hold, Lucas and Harper. They got a little situation that's going on, and a new job, new coworker, new friend, new relationship, all of this. What's going to happen is we're going to have them both on. They're going to tell you their sides of the story, and you listen closely, and then you tell us who you side with. So that way they can figure out what they want to do in their own personal relationships. Some of y'all can deal with this. Some of you have dealt with it before, and you have a solution or you have an answer. But it's called Side Takers, so you listen to their stories, and we'll find out who you side with. We'll bring them out next and talk to them on Johnny's House. 822 Johnny's house. It is Tuesday. It's going to be hot. It's going to feel like it's 103 and higher with the heat index. 70% chance of what happened late last night, they say might happen again today. And it is 78 right now. This is Side Takers. That's where you listen very closely, and then you listen and say, well, you know what? I heard that person, but then I side with them. If you miss any parts of this program, you got to make sure you listen to the podcast later, because it's like watching your favorite show and you have to leave. So you got to make sure you listen to the podcast so you can get the update on it. Now, what you need to do right now is listen. They're both, we're going to bring them up. They're both going to tell you their side of the story, and then you think to yourself, I side with this person or I side with that person. But first, let's meet this wonderful couple. Harper, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well. How about you?
Doing good. And Brian, we can connect line 2 there.
Yes,
and Lucas, how you doing, Lucas?
Hey there. I'm okay. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Harper, let's start out with you. Kick it all off. Tell us what's going on with Side Takers.
Yeah, so Lucas and I, we've been married for about 4 years, and, we don't really hang out with anyone except each other, to be honest, and but he's my best friend. Like, I love him so much, and it's great. And recently I had to change jobs, and I'm really happy about it. I found a job that paid more money, and since working there, I've made this awesome new friend, and we just have started going out a lot. Happy hour. She's a lot of fun. She's single. And I don't know. I just feel like Lucas is getting jealous because now a couple nights a week I'm hanging out with her. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's not jealousy. I don't know. It's weird. He's not happy. That's for sure.
So you say you were each other's best friends. It meant that you guys would, you pretty much did everything together.
Yeah.
Okay, but then
was great.
And you find this new job, and you got a new best friend in the workplace, and y'all been going to happy hour. Lucas not invited?
I mean, he goes out with his buddies, to go see games, sports games, whatnot. And that's not really what I do. And so it's like, this is my opportunity to go hang out with a girlfriend.
Oh, so Lucas is in the sports, and when he goes to watch the sports, he goes with his friends, and you don't go.
Exactly.
And you're thinking this is even. Now I got a workplace friend. I go out, and he just doesn't go.
Exactly. And so I don't think it's a big deal, but I feel like something's kind of crept up in our relationship that seems like it's a big deal.
So you're going to call him out on the radio.
This is probably the best way to fix it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm not going to lie.
Lucas, good morning.
Hey.
Go ahead, fill in the blanks there, Lucas.
Yeah, because she's. This is why we're having a conflict. Because she's pretty accurate with all the details there, except she's leaving out a few kind of metrics sort of thing. So. Okay, so first of all, I'm not jealous. It's not really like that. It's because I understand how that is, but it's like she's my best friend. We do everything together and all this stuff. But I want to just correct something. When she says that I go out without her, it's not exactly what happens. We hang out. We do everything together. When I go out, the only time I go out with my friends is to watch sports. But she straight up hates sports. Like, she's not into sports. She's like, oh, God, I'd rather, do anything but that. So that's the only reason I even go hang out, and check out that without her. So that has nothing to do with not inviting her. She said, you could want to come watch sports with us? She's like, no. But with this thing, it's the problem with this is she's going out so often now, and this girl that she's with is single, so she can roll that single life. And we're married. We got a whole life here. And it's kind of messing with the dynamics. It's the flow and the whole system here because she's not a single girl anymore. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like it's sort of taken away.
You do trust her, though, right, Lucas?
Yeah. I don't think it's like that. It's just straight up messing with the dynamics. And it's too much. You have to realize we're married 4 years. This girl's single. She can roll however she wants to roll. We're a team.
So your thing is that you're used to doing everything together. She's doing things with this single girl. Would it be different if the young lady was married?
Well, That's a very good question. Maybe, yeah. Maybe she should get married. I don't. Why isn't she married?
maybe she
I'm
broke
just
it.
confused. You say you trust your wife, but like, what's the big deal? It's just like you can't hang out with her all day every day. Is that what your problem is?
No, it's more of like it's like for instance, like we have scheduled times to do certain things. Like we have dinner with our even with her parents. She missed it because she had to go out with this girl. Like you can't be doing that to people. You know what I mean? It's like
so your schedule. The schedule's all messed up now, Lucas. It's like, listen, on Wednesday we do this, on Thursday we do this at this time, on Friday on this time, and now that Harper has this new friend, it's throwing your whole world off.
Messing everything up.
100%. And I married one girl. She's a great girl, but that's the girl I married. You know what I mean?
Not her little whole friend. That's what you're saying. I didn't say it.
And Harper, your thing is you're doing nothing wrong. You feel like you're doing nothing any different than him because a sport's going to watch a game. That's a couple hours.
Exactly. It's like happy hour. Like a couple times a week. It's like we just stay a little later. It's not even that different than just having to stick around at work for another hour-ish. Like, so I don't know. Hearing you, Lucas, like, babe.
She's laughing at you.
I mean, I understand a little bit though. Because the dynamic is different.
Is she never allowed to have a life?
No, not that. But like the different dynamic of like a single hangout versus a couples person's hangout. That's not to say you can't have single friends. I'm not saying that at all. But I can understand why. I can understand where the thoughts come from. It's not like he's out of left field somewhere.
Okay.
Like I don't want anyone to feel like he's crazy because he thinks this way.
But it's not like they're going to like bachelorette parties or like
we don't know where they're going. We haven't really dug into that, but I'm just saying there's a different dynamic if you're always who you're rolling with.
And Harper, it sounds to me like you're kind of enjoying it.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of of the mindset like when he goes and watches, sports games, whatever the heck, that like kind of absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like he's gone for a couple hours and he comes back and it's like, oh babe, tell me all about it. Tell me how Brian's doing. I want to.
And Lucas, your thing is I want Wednesday night family like we had before you met that girl.
Yeah, pretty much, and maybe one or two other nights. If it's 3 nights a week, I mean that's a lot, man.
Oh my gosh, that was 1 week. Usually like once or twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a lot of happy hour.
Brian, if you can put that on hold. She said it was 1 night. He says it's 3. Here's the deal. Lucas and Harper been married for about 4 years. Harper got a new job, got a new friend, her best friend in the workplace. They've been going out to happy hour. Lucas like, you're my best friend. We do everything together. We got set plans during the course of the week. You are now breaking those plans. Harper's like, listen, when you go watch sports with your friends, I don't have a problem. Now I got a new girlfriend that I want to hang out with every now and then. You got a problem. Well, who do you side with? If you side with Lucas, then she'll have to cut back on the happy hour. If you side with Harper, then she'll continue to go out between 1 and 3 times a week. I don't know. Somewhere between that. Yeah. We'll just round it off to 2.
Yeah, we'll
just round 2 times a week. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, you can vote there. It's 41067 on social media and the live stream. Harper is the young lady and Lucas is the guy, is the husband. Who do you side with on Side Takes? We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 839 Orlando's number one hit music station. Heat index going to make it feel like it's 103. It's 78 right now with a 70% chance of a thunderstorm. All right, it is Side Takers. Here's what's going on. You have Lucas and Harper, been married about 4 years. They do everything together. They're each other's best friend. A couple months ago, Harper said, listen, I'm going to change job, got a better job, making more money. While she was there, she met a new friend, and they became workplace best friends. And they've been going out to happy hours and doing some stuff like this. And this new friend is single. Now, Lucas isn't happy about this because, you know what? They've been going out a couple nights a week. She says 1, he says 3, we'll just say 2. He said he's not jealous. He just feels that something's messing with the dynamic of their marriage. They're each other's best friend, and now she's out with this person. Lucas says, now Harper's like, listen, you go watch sporting events with your friends all the time. I don't like sports. I don't have a problem. Now all of a sudden, I have a new friend that I'm going out to happy hour with a couple times a week. Now you're upset. Now, if you side with Lucas, happy hour will stop. If you side with Harper, then Harper will continue to have this friend at work, and everything will go back to normal, except I still think that Lucas is going to be a little salty. But anyway. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Who do you side with?
I am siding with Harper, and I did actually really just listen to her husband as well because I can understand like where some of the things he's coming from. But I think there's a lot of points that maybe he isn't necessarily seeing, and again, not to get at him or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, because I know that sports games, especially the NBA, the NFL, they have games night or on weeknights. So you're telling me that there's never been a game he's missed family plans for. He's telling me that all his friends are not married, or all of his friends are married.
He ain't say any of that. He ain't say any of those things.
He didn't say any of that.
He ain't say any time.
So we have to be careful of assumptions, but
yes.
we do know that, especially with NBA finals, right, that those are any day of the week. So if he's a basketball fan,
you know what,
right, that kind
Jenny,
of goes against
just listening, I'm thinking that he's one to probably watch sports on the weekend. I'm just thinking.
Well, you know, but that's something you have to talk about because if they always have weekend plans, it's even, you know, okay, let's make it so, you know, the time that they're out, because I think there's a weird discomfort with just that he said that she's living the single life almost vicariously, but she's coming back to you regardless. Like I don't know what type of bars they're visiting, right? Maybe that's also a thing. If he's watching games with the guys, is he at home with his friends?
Damn, Jenny, you got a lot of questions. Good
yeah.
Lord.
You're really doing your homework on this one.
Are you a lawyer or a detective? Goodness.
I used to work with couples and families before.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So she knows all the ins and outs.
I see.
I like it.
Because we know that psychologically it's really healthy for people to have other people to talk to outside of a marriage. But again, there's a lot of nuances we don't know. But I think it's important that even if we have, and my partner's my best friend, I love him to death, but sometimes we know it's really important for us to have our us time with other people. And again, like, I don't know what the relationship looks like, but there definitely are a lot of questions that may need to sit down and talk about a little bit more.
With all that said, you side with Harper.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. I like that. She's been listening. I
broke
got
it all
questions.
down.
I got
like
questions.
that.
Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning.
Who do you side with?
Hello.
Who do you side with on Side Taker?
I side with Lucas.
Okay. And explain.
Okay, so the reason why is because I understand that she has to have her own, relationships, her own time out with the girls. I think you have to be careful when that interrupts or that kind of causes an issue with your marriage and your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to work on your marriage as much as you can. You have to have that time to keep the excitement. So what I think probably they should do is maybe have the friend, all three of them go out maybe together and have their friend join them. Maybe he can get to know her as well.
I think that's a bad idea because he's already going to come in there with a chip on his shoulder.
Right, but the only thing is that you won't know until he kind of meets her. He's making assumptions about her because he doesn't know her. So I think that if he gets to meet her, and he might say, okay, she seems like she's okay, she's cool, and then maybe they can schedule their own time that's not interfering with his time and her time. Because marriage is a 24-hour-a-day process you have to work at.
Right.
You don't want to lose that magic and that time.
That's right. If your man wants you home, you need to be home.
Ever go out.
Oh,
right. But it's not saying she can't ever go out.
Right.
That's right.
But if it's interfering with their time, it's not
That's
good.
right.
Right.
That's
It ain't good.
And if that's interfering with my time, then she ain't got no time because my time is important time.
My time is our time.
That's right.
Priorities.
That's right.
That's right. My time, our time,
That's
baby.
right, baby.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I just think that they can find a middle ground because she does need other
The middle
friends.
ground is
I
that girl
agree
needs
with
to go.
Jen
As long as the middle ground is somewhere in the kitchen area.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Jennifer. Ray,
I'm not sure how your house is designed, but
jokes on the radio, y'all.
Everybody's saying Harper. There is one for Lucas with no explanation.
Damn, they just said Lucas.
They just said
That
Lucas.
doesn't help.
And then Linda said, for Pete's sake, Lucas, let your wife go out and have some fun with her new friend.
what's Pete got to do with this?
Be what they saying over there.
XL Mower powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Let's see. Lucas got a couple of people. There's one person that kind of broke it down the same way that first caller did, like really in depth. They said Lucas is a bitch-made punk.
Oh. Can you repeat that?
Lucas is a bitch-made punk.
Damn, y'all.
I'm going to use that one day.
That was their expert analysis.
Man, a man doesn't want his wife going to happy hour. Now you're a bitch made punk.
I'm going to put that in my pocket and use it one day.
Chris, what they said on the live stream.
We got James saying, dude is grape jelly over his girl going out with her single friends to happy hour.
I don't even know what the hell that means.
I don't either, but I like it.
Dude should also go out with his single friends and do the same. Meet back at their home for movie time.
I mean, he's
Plain and
sweet, but he's
simple.
sticky. I don't know what that means.
Lucas over here acting like grape jelly.
Yeah, he's jealous, you guys. Jelly.
Oh, jelly!
Oh,
really?
Yo, finally, I got something.
Really? Y'all didn't get that?
Yes.
No.
Wow.
And when you add the grape in, now I'm thinking, man, I like grape jelly, but strawberry a little better.
Yeah. Way to go, Ray.
Thanks.
Wow.
I can go home now.
I tell you, I was like, I liked it. I was going to call, man, shut up, act like grape jelly.
You over here acting now grape jelly.
And I'm saying it wrong. We're acting all grape jelly.
We over here in the mustard, we can't catch up.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. All right, side takers, Lucas and Harper. Harper has a new friend. Lucas said we need to shut it down. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. What are the outcome of side takers next on Johnny's House? 856 Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House on a Tuesday. It's going to be hot, humid, and rainy today. 70% chance of a thunderstorm. Heat index of 101, and it is 80 right now. The results of Side Takers got Lucas and Harper on hold. Been married about 4 years. Have no kids. They're each other's best friend. A couple of months ago, Harper said, listen, I need to find a job. She did. Met a new friend. Became workplace best friends. Lately, they've been hanging out at happy hours after work, and Lucas isn't happy. He said, listen, that girl's single, and we need to hang out like we used to. We're each other's best friend. Harper's like, look, I don't get mad when you go watch sports. I know I hate sports. So I don't have a problem with you going. Why do you have problems with me hanging out with my new friend? Harper said it's messing with the dynamics of our marriage. If you side with Lucas, shut down the happy hour. If you side with Harper, she'll continue to go out with her brand new friend. The votes are in from social media, from the house phones up and down the hall. Harper, you win. How you feel?
Of course they did. Like, hanging out with friends is totally normal, and, like, thank God people get that.
You know what? When we originally got this, I thought that you were going to lose by a landslide because of the fact that you are hanging out with a single friend, but it doesn't seem that matters with the listeners.
Well, a single friend, we were going out at like 10, 11 at night to clubs, but it's happy hour right after work. It's a totally different vibe.
Lucas, how you feel? Do you feel that you were going to win this?
I did, to be honest with you, but this is how I look at it. The people have spoken. Maybe I'm not seeing something that I should, and I'll give it a try because your audience is pretty on point, I think, a lot of times. So maybe I'm not seeing something.
I think you should
give it a try.
Get some of your guy friends and find out where they're going with their little singles group, and then show up and then see what's the what. That's just me.
Sometime. I'm not against that. Like, I'm not saying that we only have to hang out by ourselves. It's just convenient. It's right after work.
Lucas, it sounds like your life is pretty structured. Like, hey, dinner at this time, Wednesday night we do that. Is it like that, or are you more fluent?
I'm definitely more structured. I can be more laid back and fluid, man. I'm going to give it a shot. And then we'll see what happens.
I'm not going to lie. If your response wasn't as chill as it was, I was about to do a little sideline with your wife and be like, are you okay? Is everything okay at home?
I mean, she's laughing at him.
I know, I'm just kidding.
She's like, shh.
I'm just kidding.
Babe, I'm glad that you'll loosen up a little bit, and it's all good. I answer every question you have when we get back.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on. So thank you, and I'm glad we all had some fun.
I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna have to agree with Ray. Lucas, it's good to see this side of you because in the beginning I'm like, ooh.
Calm down, bro.
But look, sound like you are a pretty fun couple. So maybe it'll all work out.
Yeah, maybe it can get even funner. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well. Okay, y'all kind of silly now. But no, hey, thank you guys for calling, and again, we appreciate you guys putting it all out on Side Takers, all right?
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Wow. That changed.
Did he mean, like, more fun?
I think you know what he meant.
There's a single woman that's hanging out with my wife.
Well, I mean, y'all said
about swinging?
Maybe the two of y'all should get together. Y'all said it.
Okay.
When y'all said it, I said, oh, yeah, but nobody heard me.
Yeah, but then he was like, hey, it could get a lot more fun.
Maybe.
And then they started giggling, and then that's when they were like,
boy, talking about a person who changed the phone call. When we first saw, he was a structured guy. We met her. She messed her parents' dinner that we do every Wednesday. And next thing talking about, let's bring her home.
It's what it sounded at the end of the conversation. That's what it ended
he
like.
said, from your lips to God's ears.
You ever got a situation and you can't find a solution and you want to put your business out on the radio, email one of us and we'll put it up on Side Takers.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Jake Paul's supposed to have another fight this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah, but I guess Tommy Fury, who he was supposed to fight,
can't come to the country.
Cannot come out. He dropped out of the fight because of having visa issues.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like one of the brothers that assisted Jussie Smollett in the hate crime, he's stepping up and wanting to do it.
Oh, it's too late now because they had another fighter who had stepped in. I can't remember his name, but he was supposed to lose 15 pounds, He said, I ain't going to lose the 15
Oh,
pounds.
the Hasman Rashman Jr.?
Now, his dad is bad.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Okay.
But he said, I ain't going to lose the weight, so they canceled the whole fight.
Okay, well, one of the brothers, Bola, is the one that is up for questioning because he said that, listen, what did he say? He goes, people know me. He goes, people know me. I'm one of the Nigerian brothers involved in the Jussie case, the Jussie Smollett case. So it will sell. The fight will sell. People know me more than
He's going to get knocked out
Jr.
because he's a big dude, but he's not a boxer.
But he says he's a fighter. He says that he's got a good lineup for under his resume.
But that's kind of his MO is to fight people who aren't boxers.
Yeah,
That's why he
that's
keeps
true.
winning. So he should just put him in there.
And he's a big dude, big muscular dude. But
I know he is.
But every
and
fight,
he was supposed to be like one of the trainers for Jussie Smollett too.
Yeah.
If I'm him, I'm going, get in the ring, dude.
Yeah.
Let me beat you
Go
up real
ahead and
quick.
beat him up. Go and get this check.
I
Get
mean,
up out of here.
that'd be pretty good to watch. Bola is 6'1", 188 pounds.
Yeah.
And I guess Jake Paul is 6'1", 190 pounds. So, I mean, they're right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jake would knock him out, though.
You
I mean,
think?
oh, absolutely. I mean, Jake, I've watched him. He's getting better
He's
every fight.
actually becoming a good fighter.
He's getting better every fight, but he's very selective because I think, Brian, you said this a couple months ago. Once he loses, it's over.
If he loses, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll be like his brother wrestling, but
he's actually doing really
I
good
know,
at that.
and he's making
I
money
know.
too. So,
Isn't that funny, those two?
but he's very
And they
selective on who he fights.
started out on what, YouTube?
Started out as
Oh, yeah.
YouTubers. Little annoying ass YouTubers.
Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
So Yolanda Hadid, she is the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Gigi and Bella Hadid's mother. I just love when people come out and talk about their mental health and all that. Well, she said that she's finally returning to social media after her 9-month detox. After she lost her mother, she really struggled with depression followed by Lyme disease relapse. So she said that it was a very emotional stress and the grief strongly affected her immune system. She got very sick and then her phone became her addiction. And she didn't say, she was like, listen, my phone did not help me whatsoever because it was taking time away from me being present in my life. And it was kind of hampering her happiness. And so she would lost the people in her real life and she was not living and loving on her own. It was just through the stories of other people. So she had a nice, wonderful reset where she would sit down and read books and all that stuff. So for 9 months, she was like, listen, I can't describe the darkness and the pain that she was living through, but people need to do a reset.
Here's my thing. Has anyone come out of any of those Real Housewife shows better? I mean, financially better. They all have.
Bethany Frankel.
I was going to say Bethany Frankel.
Okay.
She might be the only one that's real normal.
That came out of
closest,
it. Came out of that program.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all messed up.
I would agree with that. Bethany Frankel is she made a entrepreneurship out of all of it.
If they did it right financially, they all came out better financially. But mentally,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, so she said that many chronic diseases and mental health issues, it's unfortunate, but the truth is here and appear to be happy on the outside, which is difficult for people to kind of just understand.
Yeah.
So I love that she opened up again because she's from the Beverly Hills, and then she's also a very big. She's a mom of Gigi and Bella Hadid, which
it shows it doesn't matter how much money you have. We're all dealing with the same stuff.
Yeah. Also, not surprised by this. Mystical. Mystical stands accused of rape again in Louisiana, and he's back behind bars after his weekend arrest. So we're told that there's no bond that has been set yet, and he has yet to see a judge. So who knows how long he's going to be back
just put him in there. We'll get to you in a couple days.
Yeah, Mystical's just chilling. So
there's some kind of justice. Isn't it about law? I got to see somebody about something.
I think
that's the process, but I don't know. They're like, nah, just sit there.
They're like, yeah, you're Mystical. We don't care about. No, I'm just kidding.
No, for real.
But I know he was charged with rape in the same state back in 2017. So he beat that case with the charges, and they were drop of lack of evidence. So I don't know. He's just got a lot of sexual battery under his record. So he is back in.
He went to jail for a while.
I know. That's why when I saw it come across, I'm like, oh.
For him to be in there now with no bond and nothing, then there's a lot of evidence against him. A lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn. All right, we come back. Let's find out what is trending in the world today on Johnny's House. Anyway, this Johnny's house looking for a high today with a heat index of 103, 70% chance of a thunderstorm, and right now it's warming up quickly. It is 81 degrees outside. BG, what is trending, man?
Today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Yeah. Don't we have some ice cream coming by here today?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yes,
Bluebell.
Yeah.
Some of their delicious summer
I
flavors.
like ice cream sandwiches.
I do like ice cream sandwiches.
Those are my favorite ice cream growing up.
They're pretty solid. It's also National Night Out.
Is that when you go outside and turn the light on or something?
Yeah, but we don't always do it at the same time as the rest of the country. This is like a nationwide thing, but they give Florida and Texas an alternate date in October in case it's too hot.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm guessing that we're gonna opt for that alternate date in October because it has been hot lately.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything about it locally. I just know that nationally it is.
Yeah. You're supposed to sit outside and meet your neighbors and
yeah,
stuff.
it's kind of to kind of make awareness of each other. That way, when you see something suspicious, it's not so suspicious.
Yeah.
I guess. But I think we're probably going to hold off on it here. I'm just guessing.
It's too hot.
The lottery was $1 billion, $1.2 billion for the Mega Millions. So they asked a bunch of people, what would you do with it? And 18% of people said they'd give most of it away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nope, absolutely
but
not.
you can't spend that much in your lifetime, so I would
true.
give most of it away, too.
Same here. I would give most of it away.
I don't know that most of it. I'd give a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I would say most of it. But
After I got everything I want, which at this point ain't a lot, and my family was taken care of, at that point I start looking at organizations, people to help.
Yeah, I mean, I would start organizations and things like that. So I know I would definitely be very charitable because I am now and I'm broke.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd give most of. I think most of is a little excessive. I don't know. I'd probably hold on to a little bit. I mean, I'm being honest. Let's see. Also, there's a group in Kentucky. These two guys, they broke a mini golf world record. They putt golfed 90. Let's see. They played 2,097 holes of miniature golf in 24 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's 4 guys.
Wow.
It was a previous record of 1,440 holes, and they blew it out of the water. 2,097 holes.
They
of
had to be running
golf
for 24 hours.
in 24 hours.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. I always say I want to break some sort of world record around here.
And all of them, they're fun in the beginning, but those last that last hour that you had to get it in.
Yeah, it can't possibly be fun after that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What was that thing we did at the mall years ago? And we had people sleeping.
It was for Miley Cyrus, I think.
Yeah, what were they sleeping?
They had to spend the night in the storefront. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So we had like a storefront little stage area, and they had to stay. There was like 6 people, I think. They had to stay the whole week. They got like breaks to go to the bathroom for like 5 minutes.
The rules
at a time.
behind it, we had to have a nurse there 24 hours a
I
day.
bet.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, you got to make sure people don't go crazy. And we talked about this off the air. There's that Live Golf League or the tour that is taking a bunch of big golfers away. Tiger Woods turned down $800 million to be part of.
He made a comment saying that he felt he didn't like that the other golfers did it. This is how you got your start, and all of a sudden you're just gonna forget where you came from. And with that much money, why would you practice? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So he turned down $800 million to play in the Saudi-funded Live Golf Series. That's where they're taking a lot of heat because it's funded by a bunch of maybe not so great guys. From Saudi Arabia. That's why some of the golfers that are doing it are taking a whole bunch of heat. So
I go back. I thought I was back on TV. I know I had said them things 2 weeks ago, but who knew?
800 million.
800 million. Come on now.
There's a new seasoning blend. It's Snickers seasoning.
Ooh.
And what do you put it on? Ice cream?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Or you could put it on like your coffee.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, you actually could put it on like bacon. That would be good.
Ooh.
Because they do chocolate covered bacon, so you
okay.
could do it for stuff like that probably. So yeah, it's all of the stuff that you love about Snickers, and it's gone into like a little seasoning blend, and it's supposed to roll out in the stores nationwide this month. And one big thing that's returning, Taco Bell has decided to make the Mexican pizza permanent.
Oh,
so they're bringing
really?
it back next month permanently.
Permanently.
Some guy bought like 800 of them at once, and because he was going to freeze them and sell them. And so now his business plan has been shot because Taco Bell's like, joke's on you, Jack. We're bringing it back.
Would you buy one?
One of the
frozen
frozen ones? I mean, if it went away permanently, there are people that would. I'm not a huge fan, but like when the McRib goes out, people buy it and freeze it.
But doesn't the Mexican pizza? I've never had one. Doesn't it have lettuce on it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wonder if you could just get with no lettuce.
no lettuce?
And then,
Probably, yeah. I've never had one, but I mean, apparently they're a huge deal because people are very excited that it's coming back.
Well, good. All right. Listen, we come back. We're going to talk about apologies. Will Smith did his apology over the weekend. Have you ever had to do one, and has someone not accepted your apology? We'll get into that when we get back on Johnny's House. 9:23, it is Johnny's house. It's going to be hot and humid, feeling like it's over 103 today, and already it is 81 with a 70% chance of a thunderstorm. So I guess what Chris Rock responded to Will Smith's apology?
Not personally. They said that people close to him said that he doesn't have any interest in sitting down and talking. He's moved on. He's cool with it. It's good. It is what it is. He said Will Smith has things to deal with.
Yeah.
But Chris Rock ain't got nothing to deal with. He said, I'm good. So
I'm sorry, man. If he smacked the crap out of him. He did.
Yeah, he did.
I got some problems. Okay. Let's say I've come to peace with everything that happened and I'm cool with that. But bro, you smacked the crap out of me.
Yeah, we're just not boys anymore. I think that's what they're saying is Chris Rock is like, look, it is what it is. I don't really need to sit down and talk about it. You did what you did. I'm cool. I'm past it now. We're not boys.
Yeah.
But I don't need your apology.
Somewhere in Hollywood, somehow the paths are gonna cross.
Well, I mean, they might.
I
mean,
wow.
But apparently the whole 5-minute apology thing is like, eh. And now people are saying that Jada's the one who pushed Will to apologize because it was messing up her red table talk. They said there was a cloud hanging over her red table talk where people wouldn't want to come on it and stuff.
Yes.
And so she pushed him to apologize to try to clear the air because it's not blowing over like she had hoped.
Well, good. I'm proud of him for not doing it on the red table talk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of him for not doing that because that was probably her one option. Like, hey, do this on my show.
If you do you still have that from yesterday?
His apology?
The second one. When I think they asked him, they say to the Jada.
Yeah.
And just watch how he starts stumbling after that part.
I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities
of what he wants to say,
of what happened in that moment. I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to play it off like he was laughing at the question or what.
Yeah,
that's what it sounded like.
Man.
But Chris Rock doesn't seem to be interested in the apology.
I'm telling you, man, they can sell it. They can sell it to Netflix.
I think that's what Chris is like. I don't need it. I'm good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm cool. Like,
he's on a sold out tour.
Right.
He did two nights back to back here.
Right. Like, okay, I see where we are.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't need you.
Damn, though, would you smack the crap out of me, bro? I got. At least give me one-on-one in a room. Let me smack you back.
I know, but I think that's what they're saying is that Chris is so far beyond it that he don't need that.
Yeah.
Like, Will Smith is the one that needs to talk. I don't need to talk to you. Like, I don't need to fix anything. I don't need to get my demons out.
Yeah.
You hit me, and I'm cool.
And he took, 3 months, and he disappeared.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to get back into the swing of things. I want to find out, when have you had to apologize to someone, and then did they accept it or not? And I mentioned that a long time ago before I moved here. I went and apologized. I drove 2 hours to apologize to this girl. I don't think she accepted it. I really don't. She didn't. I was expecting to say it's all good.
Yeah.
She said bye.
She probably felt like what I'm saying. Chris Rock feels like, I don't need your apology. I've moved on. I'm cool. Yeah, this is for you, not me.
You're right. 100%.
And that's what Chris Rock I think is saying. This is for you, not me. I don't need it.
Okay, then help me and just say okay.
No, because I don't need it.
I know, but I'm sorry.
That's your payback. See.
Yeah, I agree with that he was doing it to get it off his chest.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
And everybody was kind of waiting for him.
And that's why Shane accepted.
It was kind of like, I don't know,
she slept good last night. She don't care.
She did say when I walked in the door I could kill you and nobody would know, but.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was years ago. I was a bad person.
She actually probably slept better than you apologized.
But I said, hey, I was just waiting for something of, so listen, I was young, I was stupid, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. All that.
And she was like, okay.
Cool.
Bye.
All that.
All right, well, listen, it was cool, and I'm going to drive back 2 more hours to get home, and again, I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Have a safe drive, or don't.
Were you ever have to apologize, and did they accept it or not?
The only time I ever really had to apologize was when I had to apologize to a client here.
I know. Listen, I told you, if you want me involved with this, I'll help you. It's like, nope. And I heard you're talking to Brian about the stuff they had you do. I'm like,
Yeah. So I've never really had I apologize for everything, though. So I really do. Like, I apologize just because I would rather apologize, even if I know it's not my fault, because I hate conflict.
Yeah.
But
you apologize like Pee Wee Herman. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's pretty accurate.
Ray, what are you apologizing for? I don't know. But I'm sorry.
I don't think. First of all, I don't think I've ever been apologized to. Like not,
really?
Not. I mean, when someone bumps into you, I'm sorry. But like, you know what I mean? Like a big apology. I don't think I've ever been apologized to.
I thought. Okay, how do I say this without giving out too much on the air? There was a situation that occurred that someone said something behind your back who was in management. You heard about it.
Nah, no apology.
I thought he came back and apologized.
No, not really. It was more of like
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, but it was also very much like this. That ain't for me. That's for you.
Oh, okay.
It was very much like that, but it wasn't like an apology. Okay. It was like, man, I was just,
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
No, I know you were a jackass. You should have said sorry. I probably wouldn't have accepted it because I can't imagine not.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever had to do that, and I don't think anyone's ever apologized to me, and I've never had to apologize to anyone. I don't think.
Yeah.
Not for anything big. I don't think.
Because any people that apologize for me, I just accept it. I didn't know that there was an option not to accept. I didn't know that. I thought.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
I didn't know there was an option.
Like, you can acknowledge and not accept. I think if you accept, it means we're cool.
Yeah.
If I just acknowledge, it means you apologize.
What if you apologize for me and say, I'm like, yeah, we're good? Is that an acceptance?
Yeah, I think that's an acceptance.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, you haven't apologized? Somebody apologized to you?
Not really. There's been a couple things here and there in the building that I've apologized for. A lot of just messing up on work stuff.
Yeah.
But nothing really
Nothing
major.
stands out. All right. I want to find out from you, when's the last time you had apologized to someone? Did they accept it? I didn't know there was an option. I really didn't. I thought when someone apologized and you felt that they were sincere about it, you're like, all right, we cool. I didn't know you could just go, I didn't know
That's cool.
this.
Do you feel better? Because
That was not for me. That wasn't for them. That was for you. Got 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park now open. Make family memories this year at Island H2O Water Park. We will hook you up. But you got to tell us, have you ever had to apologize to someone? Did they accept it or they didn't? And how did it go down? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067. That's for texting. Get on social media. Watch us do what we do. Go to our YouTube channel, and then you can comment on the live stream. We want to find out for you. Apologies. Going to hook you up. 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park. Apologize. Did they accept it or not? How did it go down? We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 9:38 is Johnny's house. Going to feel like 103 with a 70% chance of a thunderstorm. It is 82 right now. Will Smith, Chris Rock. Chris said, look, I ain't even interested in all that. I moved on. Will Smith's like, I apologize. I'm sorry. And Jada didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm sorry. And it wasn't Jada. I did this on my own. Bad headspace. So I want to find out for you, have you ever had to apologize? Did they take it or not? Got 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park, which is now open. Jaleesa, good morning. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
How you doing, Jaleesa?
Hello?
Right here. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So who did you have to apologize to?
So, in high school, I had a friend who was a male. You know, he was someone I was interested in, but we cut it off. It never really worked out. We were more friends than anything, but at the time we were interested in each other. He had ended up getting with this girl who was new to school, and they hadn't known each other for a long time. I hadn't known her for a long time, but I ended up becoming friends with her after a few weeks. So this guy ends up
Jaleesa, what did you do?
On her. He ends up cheating on her with me, and I knew about their relationship, and I felt so bad because a mutual friend of all of ours had told her, and I did not know what to do. I apologized to her 50 billion times.
Okay, you didn't. Hold on, you didn't want him, right? And then he started meeting a new girl, and then you hooked up with him.
Yeah.
And you felt bad and apologized to her 50 times?
Yes, and she was such a sweetheart. She was so forgiving. She was like, no, it's more his fault than anything. They ended up breaking up after that, but I just couldn't face her again. I felt so guilty.
But if you didn't want him, why?
Because that's
high school.
I don't know, because I did want him. It's just, it was never the right time for us, apparently. And then he got with this other girl, and it was the right time for her. I felt some sort of way. It was not a good.
So you just hooked up with her, you hooked up with him because he was with her?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly what you just said, girl.
Yeah. Yes. No, we're not judging. We're just trying to get the facts. And she forgave you.
Yeah, she forgave me. I felt so bad.
I'm just curious.
I felt so indebted to her.
I'm just curious. Have you ever done anything like that again in your life?
Never. The guilt consumed me. I could not.
Oh. Now, after he hooked up with you and she broke up with him, did he come back to you to try to get a relationship?
Actually, no. The crazy
You know why? Because you were a cheater.
Right? Because he knew.
Listen, he ended up going to the party, back to the military, sleeping with another girl, and then got her pregnant, and she begged him to stay or else she would, like...
Okay, all right, Jaleesa. You hold on a second. Why did I just feel like I was back in high school?
Because we were.
No.
For about 30 seconds there. We were
right there down the hall. Yvonne, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. Who did you have to apologize or who apologized to you?
Okay. My siblings owe me an apology, and I will not accept it.
But they owe it.
Well, did they try to give it to you, Yvonne?
And I told them, nope, sorry, too bad. What words you said will haunt you for the rest of your life. I will not be accepting your apology, and I will no longer have siblings. I disconnect myself from you.
I don't even want to know what they said. I don't even want to know. But so did they come to you one at a time or as a group to say, hey, we're sorry?
One at a time.
And each one of them you said, nope.
But what if they truly mean it?
No, because you don't accuse somebody of something.
Okay, we don't want to know what they did.
Yeah, okay, you don't need to know. Okay. But, money changes everything.
Yeah, that's true.
When it comes to money and family, forget about it.
Yvonne, how long ago has that been?
Yes, last night.
Oh, my God.
It's fresh,
I was thinking this was like years.
Yeah, same here. At least 10, 15 years. My follow-up question was have you talked to him since? She said, no, this happened last night.
It actually just left my house.
Nope, they're texting me and I'm ignoring it. I told them move on with life. I'm moving on.
Call us back in a year or so and see if you still stand that ground.
Say their names on the radio, first and last name right now.
Listen, I was going to give this to Jaleesa because she took us back to high school, but this is fresh. I mean, this is fresh. You might need a break. So we're gonna hook you up with 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park, okay?
Thank you, guys.
And maybe you can find it in yourself and invite your brothers and
Nope,
sisters.
don't invite them.
You can have a good time.
Oh, no.
That'll ruin your water park experience. Ain't going to be lazy about the river if you got to float in it with them.
And right now, your mindset is to never speak to them again in life.
Exactly.
Ever again.
Ever.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
And they've been texting you, and you just like, nope. Well,
Yep.
you know the next step, they're coming over. You know that, right?
Oh, no, they're not. They don't know. They're not welcome. No. I was on last week about siblings selling a property.
Oh, yes.
no.
We did hear her story.
Oh, okay.
Last
Okay.
week with Why You Mad. We did hear her story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it got
that
worse.
has to do with it. So
Yeah.
now I move forward, and guess what? I'm happy as can be.
Okay.
Good.
And now you're going to be at the
Yep.
water park. That's a lot of fun.
Yes.
You'll be real happy there.
And while you're there, smile. I don't want you to think about what's going on.
I woke up this morning and I'm smiling. The birds were singing, and I'm happy as can be.
And
Okay.
H2O got a whole bunch of places where you can post selfies and stuff. You
Yes.
can tag them, and so they'll see how happy you are.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, there you made her laugh, Brian. There you go. You hold on a second.
Ooh.
You hold
Thank
on.
you.
Yeah.
She said last night.
It's like, damn. I thought she was going to say 10 years.
I
did.
know, me too,
Yeah.
at least.
We'll loosely fill you in on the
Okay.
story
Yeah.
because you were gone, but
Yeah.
she did call and tell that story.
Her family
And it's-
tried to take her money?
It's messed up. No,
Yeah.
I mean it's a whole big
Oh, okay.
thing, but it's messed up.
Okay.
It is messed up.
Be anything over there? My apologies.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. Someone said I'm owed an apology right now. I've been waiting 13 years for it because that's when that guy kicked me into the second row at an
Oh,
unsanctioned
my.
karate event. But I won't accept.
They just
Twice
won't let it
today.
go. I know. They just won't let it go. They won't let us go. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:45. been paying a lot about launches because we have a lot of rockets to launch all the time, but they're expecting 100,000 people to watch this special launch today.
Oh, is this the Artemis thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what is it? Is it going to zip around the moon and come back? Or?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think it's a bunch of firsts for the Artemis. I know that's like that was going to be the first like African American woman on the moon. That's the program that's going to do all of these things. So I don't know what today's is per se, but
100,000 people.
It's like a historical type thing.
All right, let's get out of here, Ms. Ray. What you got going on, ma'am?
Just some work around here, and gonna go home and see how my son's feeling. That's pretty much it.
Very good, Chris. What's going on, man?
Today is my only day off, so I'm gonna run some errands, and then I am not doing a damn thing today.
Get some rest, man.
Yes,
get some rest. And B, how about you, bro?
I got a meeting here, and then I got some work to do, and then I have to go sort out the situation with my electrical problem at
Can
home.
you please not mess with electricity, though? Like, I don't want you to come in here saying that you got shocked yesterday.
I got to fix my house, right?
I know, but you're not an electrician.
I'm gonna look at YouTube.
There's certain things you can't
You should not mess with electricity.
I'm gonna put on some rubber shoes and some rubber gloves.
Ryan's gonna have rain boots on
and look at YouTube.
His freaking
If you don't know what we're talking about, listen to the podcast. We kick off the whole morning with that.
You gonna pay for my electrician?
I
Okay,
know.
then
I know we know some people.
I'm gonna look at YouTube, and then I gotta handle some run business, assuming I don't electrocute myself.
Goodness.
And then I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Boy, I'm telling you, you're a living example of how things can change in a moment. You were going to bed, everything was fine, had a good day with your wife. Next thing you know,
literally, when I laid down at 8:15 last night, I laid down with a smile because I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Very good day.
Whack, done.
The lightning, and be careful. They say that kind of lightning is going to be happening again today, maybe in a different place. So be careful of that stuff. Other than that, Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.